sometime. We are live, I think. Yep. We're live on YouTube, on Twitch, on Facebook page, Melody Lane Designs, and in my Facebook group, Crafting with Melody Lane, and Facebook group, Cricut Design Space with Melody Lane. And we're here today with our special guest.
We are live, I think.
Wait a minute.
We're live
I can
on
hear myself.
On Twitch, on Facebook page, Melody Lane Designs.
Okay, there. And I think I have to have my volume up so people can hear my Maymay. Welcome, Maymay.
Hi, thank you. I wasn't nervous till you named everywhere we're going to be.
Yeah. The chat's going crazy. Everybody loves Maymay.
Look at y'all. If you see me looking over here, it's because I have the chat over here. So if I do this a lot, I apologize.
Yeah. So you guys are going to be talking a lot with Maymay. She's going to be reading the chat and maybe helping me out because I'm going to be stamping. I miss stamping. I haven't done it in a few years. Maybe a few more than a few years, I think. But I still have the stamps and I still buy the stamps. So today I'm going to use them. And Maymay may try to help me. And if you
it's
don't...
like riding a bicycle.
Yeah. I'm not worried about it too much. I make a lot of mistakes on my channel, so the people who watch my channel are used to that, and I teach them how to not make mistakes. Thank you for subscribing. If you subscribe on my channel during this live, it will show up right there. And what else was I going to say? I want to say that I think tomorrow I'm going to go live and I have a big giveaway. It's a $495 value giveaway. I just put that together today.
What?
Yeah.
Is it a secret giveaway or you're going to tell us?
I'm not telling you tonight. You have to subscribe to my channel and click that bell.
Let me run subscribe. I'm already subscribed.
I know. And if you guys have any questions, you can ask them in all caps. It helps us find the questions better. And Nightbot is in the chat, and he also helps answer questions with some links. So,
there's a lot of chat going on. If I miss something, repeat it. Make sure I get it. I'm sure your admins or your moderators or admins, because we're on Facebook too. I'm sure they will help us.
Yes, they will. So I'm going to show you guys what we're doing today. So I have a card here. I think it's 5x7. I don't even remember. I think it has to be 5x7. That's not 4. Okay. So it's a white card base. It has a white layer. And I have a brown naked, whoops, that's in the way. Thanks for subscribing. A brown naked tree.
I know it's that kind of show. We're going to have naked trees.
Naked trees. If we talk about naked things, are they going to demonetize?
Ooh, what will they do? Will we get? Oh no.
Okay.
I love that you don't know what size. Hold on, I gotta say this. I love that you don't even know what size your card base is. She's like, I got this piece of paper, I folded in half.
And I make lots of cards. Most of my projects are cards.
You're like card.
And I have the stamp set. I think I got this from last year. Wasn't this like a last year? But it's still good. It's still in our store. So those of you, if you don't know who Maymay is, her name is Maymay Helms, and she has Maymay Made It Crafts on YouTube. There's a link to her channel in the description. Oh, and look, people are already sharing that link in the YouTube chat.
You guys. So I want to ask you guys a favor while you're subscribing, because I also have a giveaway. Melody told me I could tell y'all about this.
Yeah.
Okay? While you're subscribing, I'm going to throw a link in the chat to my second channel, which is called Maymay's Product Parade. And it doesn't have my name at the end of it, but that's me. Just click on that and you go subscribe. When we reach 100,000 subscribers, I'm giving away a cutting machine of the winner's choice. So they can choose Cricut, they can choose Brothers Scan & Cut, they can choose a Silhouette. I don't care. You do you, right? So go get me to 100,000 so I can give that away, because I cannot wait to tell Vince, guess what? We're giving away a machine. He'll be so happy.
They said Maymay's voice is muted. Is her voice muted? On my end, it's really loud, but I have to turn up my volume for her to be louder. So I'm going to turn up my volume a little bit. Hopefully
I can yell.
Okay.
I love that. I watch out said Eminem, and I don't mean the candy. They're both. They said that's.
Oh, should we tell them about our show we used to have?
Please talk about it. I talked about it the other day. It was so fun.
We used to have a show, Maymay and I. If you don't know her, she lives in Alabama, and it was This Crafty Life Live, correct?
Yes, I had to do the same thing.
Yeah. We did 2 seasons of the show where we invited a special guest on, like a crafty guest, and we had Leo from Dreaming Tree, and
we had Gina K.
Yeah, we had Gina K. I think we had Jen Goody, didn't we?
I don't think we had Jen.
We were going
to. We had the Frugal Crafter. We had Lindsay.
Yeah.
We had
Ken Oliver.
Ken Oliver. We also had, do you remember, I hate to say I cannot remember his name. I couldn't say his name at the time. Never mind. I'm not even going to try because we had a lot of visitors. Y'all should go watch. It was really good.
Yeah. Where we kind of interviewed them, and then we also did a craft. I had them do a craft, and we talked about crafty news, and it was fun.
Jessica Cockrell is in Helena, Alabama. You're like 40 minutes from me, if that. That's cool. Oh, Mandy says, I love that show. Bring it back. I got to tell you something. That show, for me, that show was very, very stressful because getting guests was very hard.
Yeah, it was. And then we had to get questions for them.
And have different questions each week because we didn't want to seem like we were just asking the same questions over and over again.
Yeah, and we had to interview them, and so you can find those videos. I don't know if Maymay has a playlist, but I have a playlist for season 1 and season 2, but it has both. What we did is we did one time on my channel and one time on her channel. It has all of them. So there's a playlist on my channel, but also includes Maymay's videos in that playlist. So I think it has all of them.
I think I have a playlist, but I haven't looked in a long, long time. So I'd have to look again. But it was a lot of fun. I'm sorry y'all can't hear me. I'm trying to yell because we're having to do it through one microphone, and it's, you know how that works.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was a lot of fun.
It was stressful for me too, though. It was.
Oh, we need a producer.
Yeah. We need someone to do all that work for us. That was before we had assistants.
We assisted each other.
Yeah.
Do you remember, like, I would go, Melody, you're my tech guru. You were it. I had to call you for everything techie.
But now sometimes you've helped me too.
Not techie stuff. Come on. Okay. Maybe 1 or 2 things I found before you, but it's very rare for that to happen. Usually, my favorite thing is I'll message Melody and I'll go, I found this cool thing. Have you seen it? She's like, I've been using it for like 6 months.
Okay, I'm going to get started on this card, and you can keep we can both keep chatting. So you guys are going to see Maymay while I'm crafting, if that's okay. Because, is she frozen? Uh-oh. Are we frozen? Did we freeze for a second?
You were frozen for me for a second, but now you're not.
Okay, yeah, it said internet unstable.
Okay.
It should be good. All right. I lost my OBS. Okay, we're back. Let's go here. And now I have to see, I'm my own producer too. I'm here by myself. So I'm going to hide myself so they can see Maymay.
Y'all are so sweet. Everybody's saying that you were their 2 favorite people. Y'all are the sweetest folks. I just love it. Actually, Cindy's asking if I'm at my in-laws' house. No, actually, today when we were getting ready to leave, Vince said, I need to come back and do this. We have a stamp club that goes out twice a month, and Vince prints the labels like literally by hand. He does the printing, and so he needed to come back and do that. So I was like, well, good. I'll go back to the shop, and that way I knew I'd have internet.
Good. Yeah.
And I wouldn't have to worry.
Okay. What color should I use?
Well,
I have some fall ones. I think I'm going to color the base piece. No, I'm going to do, the base piece. I'm going to score it.
Somebody said, let me read this. Can I watch this on Facebook? Yes, you can. Tell them how. I'm sure the administrators will, but you want to mention that you can watch it on Facebook as well?
Yeah, on my page, Facebook, it's if you search Melody Lane Designs page.
There's another question. Is art glitter glue acid free? Yes, it is. I'm trying to find my bottle that says it. Look, my bottle is worn out. There's nothing on there. But yes.
Well, mine's a little worn. I don't know if these say that. So everybody's always asking what glue I use, and I show it in every single video. So I buy my glue from Maymay Made It store. It's maymaymadeit.com, correct?
Yes, and I've tried to send it to her for free, but she won't let me. I want y'all to know that. I tried to say, Melody, you advertise for me, let me send it to you free. And sometimes I will force her hand, but many times she buys it without telling me.
Okay, now I'm going to do something that Maymay teaches, and she just slides this ink along the card, right? Along the paper.
Yeah, everybody tell her what that's called. Hey, Mel, were you going to change that where I could see you? Or I'm watching you on YouTube. Is that what I need to do?
Yeah.
That's fine. It's not a problem. It'll be a little delay, but no big deal.
Otherwise, it blacks more of the screen, and then we'd be real small. They couldn't see.
You're fine. It's cool for me. I'll just be behind. I'm watching you fix and start drag.
Okay.
That's a pretty color.
Yeah. This is distressed fossilized amber. This is from the first set of his.
Yeah.
And I haven't opened them. So I thought this one was opened. This is the only one that was opened. And I'm gonna I'm gonna ombre it, kinda. I'm gonna go over it. Ooh, that's pretty.
You don't hear my husband singing.
Yes. That's okay. He's a good singer.
He's just back there in his own world. Look, isn't that pretty, Mel?
Yes, I love it.
It's like wood. Oh, art glitter glue was a game changer for Sue. It definitely is. Look, all you guys know. All right, so you all know what ink. Hey, Aunt Lolly, by the way, you all know ink dragging. How many of you have ink drug? Is that how you would say it? Ink dragged. That's probably how you'd say it.
I don't know, but now I love this so much. I don't want to put anything over it.
Melody, this is right up your alley. This ink dragging is right up your alley because remember how you don't care what I mention, right?
No.
Remember how when you were using the is it Dinah Wakely? You know her.
Yeah.
Remember when you were doing your own watch bands and stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is that whole life. You will love dragging ink.
I want to get on the edge.
Beanie, when will art glitter glue be in? I'm getting that question.
Oh, and this is when they need to stock up too.
Yeah.
When will art glitter glue be in? I'm getting that question.
It will be in, I'll be here tomorrow, but probably Monday at the latest.
He's hoping tomorrow, but Monday at the latest. And yes, it is time to stock up on it. If you don't know about art glitter glue, look at your card. It's gorgeous. Oh, I thought you were going to go the other way, which you can, by the way. You can totally mix it up. Yes.
Well, I'm not doing a good job.
Yes, you are.
No, on the inside I messed up. But I had this open because I was afraid I was going to get it on the inside anyway.
No, you can just drag around the inside too.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
Look how pretty.
It is.
Oh, I was telling y'all, there's an, okay. I was telling y'all that, Art Glitter Glue has a low freezing point. So when it's below 40 degrees between me and you, we can't ship it. So I want to just make sure I tell you guys, it's nowhere near there now here where I'm at. It's burning up hot. I bet it's even hotter where Mel's at.
Oh yeah, it's 79 right now at 8 p.m.
Yeah. You're doing fine, Melody. Susan said you're doing fine. You're doing great. Look at that. Look,
Okay.
look.
This is going to go over that and cover that up. Now I'm like, maybe I shouldn't do that.
No, think about this. If you take do you have like a vintage photo or because you can make it look like you remember vintage 70s plaid, like couches?
Yeah.
Yeah, so if you took a little black and some of the dark brown and did some streaking sideways and up and down, just the corners of the ink pad, it would look like that plaid. You know what I'm talking about? That'd be cool.
But I was going to put this over top of it.
You still can. Look how pretty the edges are. You don't have to do too much more. Look at that.
Well, I need to do something on the edge of this because this
Have
I
you
want
torn
the tree
paper
and I
yet?
want to. No.
Why don't you try tearing it first? Okay, so you can tear it and then you can ink drag this in a lighter color.
Yeah.
And you'll get these pretty dark edges.
Right. Okay. So I'm just going to tear the edges.
I would.
I tore a corner.
I say that, Melody. I'm not a paper tearer, but Brenda has turned me into one.
Okay.
You don't have to tear it. Just take your time. Breathe. Have you got your watch on telling you to breathe? Breathe.
This is like one of Maymay's 10-minute challenges, but worse.
Those are so fun. I love the 10-minute challenge.
Okay.
Have you guys seen the 10-minute challenges? Tell me in the comments if you've seen them. They're so good.
Yeah.
Look, that's gonna look awesome.
She has a playlist of the 10-minute challenges, and they're so much fun. I have to do a 10-minute challenge. It's on my list of videos to do. I think it'd be so much fun.
Hey, what if I send you an envelope?
Oh, that's a good idea.
Done. I'm packing it tomorrow because done. I cannot wait. I'll do this because I know pretty much the tools you've got. I'll tell you what tool. I'll give you a list of tools you're allowed to use. And then I'll send you stuff you have to use.
Maymay, I just got a great idea for you.
Oh, no.
Okay, wait a minute. I got to come over here and look at you. Hold on. I'm coming back. We're going to be face to face.
You want my reaction. That's the problem.
Wait, there. No, you see. Okay. Wait, it might be better here. Oh, no, we're smaller there. All right, it's just going to look funny for a minute. You're going to see the bottom half of me. So I just got an idea. The Maymay Challenge box, where it's a surprise box that people purchase and they don't know what's in it and they have to make a card with it.
I absolutely love that.
Okay.
Do you know what we could do that for, Melody? We could do that for you and I. We're just gonna plan things with you watching. We need to plan our next St. Jude fundraiser.
Yeah.
What if we let those boxes be some part of our St. Jude fundraiser stuff?
Yeah.
That's good stuff, Mel.
Yeah.
That's good.
That would be fun. Okay.
But you know we don't do mystery bags around here. We'll have to name it something else. Mystery box St. Jude fundraiser. Oh my goodness. Would you guys do that? Would you guys buy one as a fundraiser?
Oh, they're already saying yes, they want one. I'm in.
That's so cool. That would be so cool. I'll have to I have the perfect person to put that together for us. The perfect person. Oh my goodness, I love it. A surprise box is a much better name. So Melody, here's the thing. With your tearing, do not quit. You have to keep going because when this is over with, you will love your card.
Oh, I know.
Okay, don't panic or anything. Look at y'all with the yeses. I can't even read it. Yes, 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 yes. Y'all are so awesome. I love that idea. Yeah, I was talking to Cinnamon recently about the St. Jude fundraiser thing.
Uh-huh.
And he commented you and I should just do our own and just send it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think we
Oh,
should. I
we
love
had
that.
Cinnamon on 2 of our shows.
We sure did. We had Cinnamon's awesome.
The Art Sherpa. Okay,
Everybody
what else?
loves it. We're gonna do it.
Yeah, especially for charity, that would be amazing. And it would be
Definitely.
things to use for a card challenge. That would be fun. Okay, I like it already. Look. Okay, now we got to ink the edges. I know you guys may have seen a little bit of a delay.
Oh yeah. So if I'm behind a little bit, I'm sorry.
Yeah. So right here, I picked out fall colors that I thought might look good. And if you remember these, I have walnut stain and vintage photo. Oh, that's what you said. Should I use vintage photo?
Vintage photo is the bomb.
Okay.
I love vintage photo.
I've never used it. I'm opening it right now. They're not been opened. That's what I needed you, Maymay.
I have vintage photo in 3 different styles. Oh my goodness.
Hey, tell Vinny that Lori Allen says God bless you to Vinny because she heard. Oh, and so did Carol. Everyone's telling Vinny God bless you for his sneeze.
I did not say God bless you because I wasn't sure y'all could hear it,
Yeah.
but also because he's a multiple sneezer, I never know when it's over.
And
Yeah,
for those that,
I'll say God bless you.
They can hear you sneeze.
They can hear you.
for those of you who don't know, tell them who Vinny is.
Vince is we call him Vinny. He's my husband, and he is my business partner. How do you like that, babe?
I like it.
He likes it, yeah. He let me convince him to start a craft business.
And he even has his own YouTube channel.
He does. He's on a bit of a hiatus on his channel right now.
Well, it gets
Not
that
because
way.
anybody wants him to be on one, but we're I don't know, we're in a transition with editing, and so right now he doesn't have anybody to produce or edit him because I'm using Jordan.
Yeah.
But yes, he's my sidekick. We call him. If you ever come to my live shows, by the way, I do a live show on Thursdays at noon Central Standard Time. So if you're in Melody's time, that would be 1 p.m. your time. And he's my trusty sidekick. And when we start the show, it's always, "Hey guys, this is Maymay. I'm my trusty sidekick." And he says, "Yell at me."
Oh, Vinny's here.
He is here. Do y'all want to see him? Come peek your head right here. See it? There he is, my sidekick.
Hi, Vinny.
Trusty sidekick. Hey, Mel. I miss you. You need to come see us.
I know. I'm going to Gatlinburg. I'm taking a vacation in a few weeks.
Oh, stop by.
Go out of the way just a little bit and come see us.
My assistant looked up your address to see how far away, and she's like, "Oh, it's 6 hours away."
Yeah, but it's on your way, right, Vince?
Not really.
Not really.
I thought it was. I thought it was. Wait, I'll just come to Gatlinburg.
Yeah,
I love Gatlinburg. You know, that's God's country.
it's beautiful
Uh-oh, he
there.
came back in the room when I said that. Oh, Devonna McNee says, "Hi, Maymay, just joining. Are you using G's colors?" You know what's funny, Mel? So you know my friend Gareth from the UK, his channel is Create at Home with G, and every month they have a color challenge, and you pretty much used his colors except for pink.
Cool.
His colors this month are orange, yellow, and pink.
Awesome.
Yeah. That's really, thanks, Devonna. You guys can go join that challenge too. He's created Home with G everywhere. And you go to his Facebook group, they post that challenge every month and they give away a goodie bag. And in December, I will be hosting and I'll be doing the giveaway that month. And y'all can guess what the colors are going to be.
In December?
Yeah, I'll be doing December and it's May. So you can imagine.
It'll be red. Maymay's favorite color.
Actually, my favorite color is actually zebra, but nobody will accept that. So, Peggy called you out. She said, "But you don't have to pay for gas, Melody."
That's right, I don't. I don't have to pay for gas or electric or anything. It's just free. I can drive anywhere.
Uh-oh, Sue had to guess on colors. They're loving your card. I love it too. I love that tree. I like it naked, but I think it'll be real cute when you dress it.
Yeah, so I was going to use this little wagon too. Let me see if it fits now that we ripped it. And try to put some...
Okay, do you fussy cut?
I haven't fussy cutted. It's... Oh, wait,
Christopher,
I can do this, and the wagon can be behind the tree.
Yes. Oh, you can, yes, do that. Hey, wait a minute.
What?
Will your card go landscape? You'd have more space.
Well, let me see if my tree will. Well...
Even if it hangs over, though, will it matter like it's coming out of a window? Do your thing, babe. Do your thing. Lynn, thank you. That's awesome. She's using the St. Jude stamp set that we used to raise money with last year right now.
Oh, good.
And Jenny says I should tell everybody about Made It Con. Do you care if I tell them?
Yeah, go ahead.
So we have a convention. This will be our third Made It Con, and we're having it in Alabama this year, which is so cool. It's home for me, right? And so it's not this year, but it's April of 2020. The dates are April 2nd, 3rd, and 4th, and we have lots of classes and lots of teachers. And one year, Melody surprised us and showed up. I'm just reminding you of that.
Yeah.
And this time it's 6 hours closer to you. But if you want more information, you can go to, and I'm sure Amanda will put the link in for me because she's in here tonight. You can go to maymaysmadeitcon.com and get all the information. And y'all come see us.
It's free to go, but then they have to pay for the classes. So they choose the class.
Yes, you can come to our store. You can go to, you can come meet us and all that good stuff. We also have our open house. If you guys, this is a fun, if you want a free event that's fun, you should put this on your calendar. Every year we do holiday open house. This year's holiday open house is November 16th this year. And we do free make and takes from 10 to 4. You don't pay a dime. Free make and takes. You can earn free stamp sets. There are door prizes. There are sales in our store. We're even having vendors this year. We have so much going on at that one. That one's super cool. And that information's on my website, which is just maymaymadeit.com. You guys, your admins are like on it. Every time I say a link, they got it in there. Y'all are awesome.
Everybody on my channel is awesome. I just love my community.
I do too. Y'all don't know this. I will tell you. Sometimes I lurk.
Look at that wagon. Look at the detail in that wagon.
And you did it with oxide ink, which is very unusual to get very great detail with oxide ink. But I love oxides.
That is so pretty.
I love that wagon.
Oh, it looks better than the thing here. I like it. I mean, I liked it before, but it was really... Okay.
You want to hear something funny about that wagon? That wagon is the first time I learned how to create wood grain digitally.
Oh, really? That's cool.
Yeah, that was a struggle. I was like, I want wood. How do I make wood? And I had to learn, and I was learning new technology then. And I love my stamp sets. They're all like little babies. I have stories behind all of them. Oh, and the wreath on that set, Mel, that it's not a wreath. It looks like a limb, but if you stamp it in one direction, you then turn it in another, and you can make a grapevine wreath out of it.
Oh, I was wondering. I didn't know what to do with that piece.
Yeah, it turns into a wreath.
Oh, that's cool.
It's only half to save space because I try to cram so much on my stamp sets.
Okay, now I want to make it look like there's pumpkins coming out of the top of the wagon. Can I put a Post-it note over the wagon and then stamp on it?
100%. Brilliant. That I was going to say that, or even if you use purple tape. But be careful with purple tape. You still have to kind of dull it down.
Yeah, that's what I thought. So I thought, well, I'm just going to use a Post-it note.
Yep. Renee asked me if I hand make my stamps myself. I do not hand make the actual stamp. I have a manufacturer for that, but we do design our stamps. I have a graphic design department now, which is hilarious. Did you hear me say department, Mel? How funny is that? I have an office with 2 girls in it, and I told them I've always wanted a graphic design department. So now we call their little space that has 2 desks in it our department.
I told my assistant the other day, I said, you're getting a promotion. You're now executive assistant.
I love that. I love
She'll
it.
get
Have you
paid
always
more.
wanted an executive?
Yeah.
And
So
hey, but
she
you're an
loves it.
executive. That's what's cool about it.
So-
You're the executive.
When people ask her what she does for a living, she says something different every single time. Like she doesn't know what to say. I said, tell me you're an executive assistant.
When people ask me what I do for a living, I don't know what to say.
I don't either.
I want to say play. No, we design them in-house. So I have the ideas. Here's what I love. I have 2 graphic designers, but one of them works exclusively with me on stamps, and the other does a lot of art. She's learning because she's brand new to graphic design. Like she didn't know it. We're teaching her. And she's working on our other graphics, like for events and stuff like that. But what I love about Mandy, who's my graphic designer, she doesn't do a thing I don't tell her to do. Like, she's not somebody who comes to me and goes, oh, I think you should do it this way or you should do it that way. She really believes it's my name, it's my product, and she wants to make it look like I want it to look.
Yeah.
And I can design too. Like, I can do the same computer design she does, but I love being able to tell her, okay, sometimes I'll literally say to her, run with this. I want to see what you'll do with this idea. It's really cool to be able to do that, but I don't care. I will have stamp sets sometimes where, like, say it's a truck and I don't like the bumper. We may make 100 changes on the bumper of a truck, and she'll do it until I like it. And that's what I love about her. Oh yes. So you're talking about the truck. The truck's in my brain. We just did that one. Yay. Nydia found me. I know Kim's like, you told me to tell you, they want a Maymay night live. I can't have a night live because I don't have internet at home.
Oops.
Did you hear what happened with my internet, Melody?
No.
So we had an internet company, and then out of the blue, they sent us a letter saying they were leaving our area, and within a month they were completely gone, and we have no one who supports internet where we're at except for satellite. And we have satellite, and when I've tried to use it, it'll work for a little bit and then go out. So until I get internet at home, I don't like to be at my shop by myself because it's not close to my home, and it's kind of out by itself. And I don't like to be here by myself because it's so big. So I don't come at night. So I don't have any internet at night.
That's sad. Okay.
Nydia said, nice to meet you, Melody.
Oh, nice to meet you. I want to welcome all the people from Maymay's channel. It's really nice to have you and nice to have new people.
You guys don't forget, if you're from my channel, please subscribe to Melody. You will love. And if you want to know cricket, there is no better teacher. You can't imagine the free information you get every Saturday morning with Melody. I watch Melody to keep up on cricket.
Oh, I wanted to tell them too that I have a schedule. See, before I got my permanent schedule, I go live every Tuesday and Thursday. And it's always like, what time is Maymay going live? Because I can't do it the same time as Maymay. So now I'm going to say Central Time, I'm 11 a.m. So I'm right before Maymay. And then I do Thursdays at 8 p.m. I call it Thursday Night Live, and we just craft, and sometimes it's kind of like playing like this. Thursday nights have not been so much tutorial. Sometimes they are, I guess, but I do not consider this a tutorial because I'm not teaching you anything.
This is a challenge. But
look what I did. I don't know if you can see that. I put the green on the truck. Is that what it's called? The stem of the pumpkin, and then orange on the other side. So I dipped the corner in that and then dipped the rest into the orange.
Perfect.
And we're going to see if it worked.
I call that selective inking.
Cool.
Carrie says you're the cricket whisperer. I would agree.
Okay, so there. Wait, let me see if I can do this a little more. Well, I don't know. Oh, wait, I'll do this. Thank you for subscribing.
The comments are coming in so fast. I'm trying to read them all. I'm trying to catch what you guys are saying. Yeah, so your shows are at 11 your time.
Well, they're
right?
they're at noon Eastern time.
So they're 11 my time.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's what's cool about that. So you go noon Eastern time. I have a video that goes up every day at noon my time. So on Monday and Friday, my product parade channel, I do top tips at noon. Those are my favorite videos to do. And then on Wednesday, I usually do my chalk couture. I've taken a break on chalk couture for just a little bit, but that's coming back because the holidays are coming up and I got to get some stuff done for my house. And then on Tuesday, I have a noon video. On Thursday, we have a noon video. And on Saturday and Sunday, we have a noon video. We have one every day.
Oh, wow. And that's
We're
Central
always
Time.
video.
And Maymay is on my chalk team.
She's my mama.
So if you sign up for Chalk Couture under Maymay, you're on my team too.
She's your grandmama. That's how we do it. We're like, we tell everybody in our group who their mother, their grandmother, their great grandmother. We even have, I want to say we have a great granddaughter.
Mother, isn't it?
No, I think we have a great granddaughter.
Like under us?
It's like,
Yeah.
signed up underneath this.
Okay.
We have a lot of folks on our team. Manny's asking what are my regular store. Our store's open Monday through Friday from 9 to 4. But if you're coming to see us, if you can let us know, because I like to try to be here when you guys come visit. And sometimes I'm not, or I have other obligations. So you might want to call and say, here's when you're thinking about coming. And through the holidays, a lot of times like November, December, we'll open on Saturday as well for our local folks who need to pick stuff up for the holidays. So if you're ever coming this way, just give us a buzz. 9 to 4, we're definitely here. You can also use our live chat on our website. Shannon checks our chat, so you can just chat like this. You don't even have to call us. Yeah, Amanda, you're hold on, Melody, you're Amanda's grandmother. Thank you, Susan. Lynn says you're her chalk mother. That's cute. That's what we need to call it.
Yeah.
Chalk mothers and chalk. That's cute. Sean, let's see. Ken would be my granddad, right?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Ken is my chalk daddy. That sounds funny.
Oh, Chalk Daddy. I won't call him that anyway. What's up, Chalk Daddy? Oh my goodness. Oh, yay, Mel Bell. She says I was even able to meet her over Christmas break last year. We try our best. We want to meet you guys. Grandma sounds old. Let's call her Grandma. Well, we have a Grandma.
Yeah.
So Melody's grandma in Chalk Couture is Mandy Leahy, and they do call her Grandma because she's very glam. You have to know her.
She's the chocolate glam chalkers. Yeah, glam chalkers.
Yeah, Glam Chalkers is her team. She is so glam. Like, she's just beautiful. Y'all have to see her. I just love her. Sue just got here. What's going on? Here's what's going on. Melody is making a card and stamping with my stamp set. And I'm supposed to be giving her advice, but I'm too busy reading your comments. Plus, she doesn't need it. She knows how to stamp. She's like, I got this thing. So we should tell people stories. Okay, how about this, Mel? How did we meet? You remember?
Yeah, I wanted to say this earlier. We should tell them how we meet, and maybe you could tell them how you became a YouTuber and things like that, and how you started your business. So,
well, I'll tell them.
You tell them.
You want me to tell them how we met?
Sure.
This is my favorite.
Yeah.
So Melody was a YouTuber, and she was somebody I watched. I watched her religiously, and it's kind of, well, when you start YouTube, they teach you that you should do collaborations. Like it helps you to grow your channel. Like you do things like this where you're, meeting each other's community and things like that. Well, I wanted to do that, but no one would give me the time of day. I mean, I was brand new. I didn't even know what I was doing really. And I was trying to figure it all out. So I got up the courage to email. Was it email? It must have been.
Yeah, I think so.
And so I emailed Melody and I was like, I would love to do a collab with you. And I thought she wasn't going to answer it or respond or anything. And she responded so graciously that she would be willing to do a collab with me. And I was beside myself. And I was like, I talked to a famous person.
I'm not famous. And I was beside myself that you asked me. I thought, oh my gosh, Maymay emailed me.
I was running around the house telling my kids, I'm going to do a collab with Melody Lane. Oh my goodness. I was freaking out. And we decided to do something called the Crafters Confidential, which I still think is so fun.
Yeah.
And y'all can go watch those videos. Mine's still on my channel. Although, listen, we were
I don't
babies.
delete my channel. I mean, I don't delete any videos. Mine's still there.
Mel, we were babies, and it's only been a few years ago. I look back at those videos. First off, the quality of my video is so poor.
Well, mine is too, I think.
It was so bad. No, somebody else was that This Crafty Life Live. No, that was the very first time we did anything together. And then I don't think we did anything for a while. We kind of chatted and got to know each other a little bit.
Yeah.
And then I guess the next time, and we were friends after that, and we chatted about crafty stuff. And you had a lot going on in your life at that time, and starting your full-time YouTube career at the same time.
Yeah.
Because you started full-time at least a year before me, right?
Well, I did in 2014. So
Yeah, then, because it was about 2015 when I could really say I was full-time. But we just loved each other so much. And then on that same vein of collabing, somebody did a show. I don't remember who it was. And you and I were like, we should try a show. We should try doing that. Oh, no. You know what it was? That was when Zoom was so big and people were doing those collabs on Zoom. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Not Zoom. It wasn't Zoom.
It was it Blab? Or
Huzza. Wasn't it? I don't remember.
I don't remember.
It was one of those softwares where people had started like doing shows where it looked like the Brady Bunch. There'd be a whole bunch of them. And we were like, we should do a show. So we started planning this show. And that was we started the show. We did 2 seasons. It was super fun. Vince was our MC on the show.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I almost forgot that.
Yeah. And I don't know. We just became fast friends, which I was so grateful for, because I'm going to tell you, and Melody's very humble, but I want to say this. Melody is the kindest and the truest of heart. Like,
well, Maymay
she just is. She just is, y'all. She's like your best sister. You know what I'm saying? Like, and the thing about Melody that I love is we don't even have to like talk every single day, because she and I are both busy in 2 different directions. But we could sit and talk, or we could do that if we wanted to. We could talk for hours. So who has time for hours of talking?
We don't.
No. They're talking about Periscope. I remember. Did you do much Periscope?
I did some Periscope.
I did a lot of Periscope. A lot. And then you guys would be like, what's Periscope? I'm pretty sure it's still around. It just became poor Periscope. They just couldn't control people that were posting, and so things just got ugly and out of hand. So I just kind of stepped away from it. A lot of people did at the time. I'm sure now it's better. But just like with anything, there were growing pains, and we were so early on. Melody does not judge. That is the truth. And I want to tell you something. One thing that I think people really need to embrace about Melody style is that if she makes a mistake, it does not stop her, and it's not like a brick wall, and she doesn't give up. She's like, well, I'll just try this instead of that. And I love that attitude.
Yeah, I'm learning as I'm going.
Melanie says that is the truest of friends. It is. It absolutely is. She came to visit me. I could have passed out when her little car pulled up in my parking lot. She stayed at my house for a couple nights. And we just had the best time. Oh my goodness. Thank you, April. April said, when I found you, I binged watched all your videos. That's a lot of videos. Melody, how many videos do you have?
Well, when I go to my back, I call it my backstage. It's the YouTube studio in the back.
Right.
It says I have 1,900.
I'm at like 18 something. I cannot believe that. Cannot believe it. So maybe you guys have questions for us. Let's answer what they want to know.
Oh yeah.
Let's ask your questions that are like, I'm not going to say nothing's off limits, because there probably is stuff like, don't ask us how old we are or how much we weigh. That is nobody's business. No self-respecting Southern woman is going to tell you that anyway.
Oh, wait. I'm really liking these leaves, Maymay. I just have to say, because they have an outline and a solid. And I knew that, but I wasn't paying attention today. I knew that the other day when I was looking at this. I'm like, oh, I can do that. And so now
And
I'm
you know
going
why
in and
we know that you like them? Because you got quiet and just played. I'm sitting here going, she's having fun and I'm going to fill in talking.
I'm making them different colors. It's so pretty. I dip one part into one color and one side into another color. It's fun.
It is beautiful.
And I'm not even doing them perfect.
They're asking what you're using to clean your stamps.
I don't know if I'm using the right thing or not. I'm just using a baby wipe.
That's perfectly fine. Baby wipes are fine. The only thing, and I'll say this because some of your listeners, like we're on radio, whatever, some of our viewers are really concerned about this. They say that you need to make sure there's no lanolin in your baby wipes. And I was not sure about that. I was like, I'd never heard of that. So I contacted my stamp manufacturer and they said, yes, that you shouldn't use lanolin on them. But I gotta be honest, I've never checked and they've been fine. But if you're really concerned about it, just check that.
I'm not concerned. Because
I don't concern about it either. I really
just
don't.
buy new stamps.
Here's a question. This is a good one for you. I want to ask you this question.
Okay.
Do you ever regret going full time on YouTube?
Oh, heck no. Although I have to say, it's a lot of work. This is not, I don't want people to think, oh, I want to grow up and be a YouTuber. Well, okay, we're all grown, but nowadays some people do that and think, oh, I'll just do a video and then the rest of the time I do whatever I want. That is not how Maymay and I work.
It's not how you can't be successful on YouTube that way.
Correct. Yeah. You could do it, but you're not going to be successful. And I work much more doing this. So if you want like just a 9 to 5, this might not be your job.
It's not a 9 to 5. You can't do this job that way.
No.
I don't regret it either. There are things, I'm not going to say, I don't have any regrets, but I've learned so much over the years and I've kind of honed the way I do things that makes it easier. But I never regret it. I actually, it's the dream job I never knew I had. That I never knew the dream I had. You know,
when we were teenagers, this was not a job. It was not invented yet.
When you and I started, this was not a job.
No.
Think about this, Melody, because I was thinking this the other day. When you and I started, we didn't get paid for anything on YouTube.
No.
Just didn't happen.
We just did it because it was fun.
It was fun. And my thing was, and I still feel the same way, I wanted to teach people how to make things. One of the things I like the least is whenever I run into something, I'm like, I really would make that, but I have no idea where to start. And I just want to go, let me just show you. You know, I just want to show you how to do things and make you feel confident in your crafting. That's it. Hey, where'd you get the leaves? There's a question. You mentioned that earlier to me.
Oh, I didn't tell them?
Maybe, but we have a question.
I don't remember. They're just little foam and they have glitter on one side. I got them from the Dollar Tree, like maybe, it could have been 7 years ago. I don't know. It was a really long time ago, and I just found them on a table over there because I think my assistant found them and got them out, and maybe she was going to use them. But hey, I said, oh, I could use these on my card today.
They're really cute. Someone asked how I found art glitter glue. Oddly enough, it was through a YouTuber. There was a lady on YouTube named Jane, and I watched her all the time. She's no longer on YouTube now. She had some health issues that called her to do something else. But she used art glitter glue, and I must have watched her use it for months before I tried it. And at one point, on her design team, and she said to me, "You need to try this glue." I'm like, "Okay, I'll try it." I didn't believe it. I was like, "It's wet glue. I don't use wet glue." I'm like, no wet glue. And I used it like one time and went, where has this been all my life? Literally, I've been crafting. I was a craft instructor at the age of 19, so I'm not new to crafting. I was working for a store that, when I say this, some of you people remember this, Peace Goods was the name of the store, and I was instructing for them. So I wasn't new to glue, but when I found that, it changed my world. And you guys say it too every time you use it. Somebody else asked a question. I'm looking for big letters, you guys, because that helps me to find them. There's that one. The next one is, I just saw it. Okay. Do you get lonely without coworkers?
Well, I have coworkers because I have assistants. So I have 2 girls that well, one girl full time, and her mother comes in 3 times a week. So we talk. So I feel like I do have workers. But if I ever did get lonely, I can just come on a live video and talk with you guys. Like I feel like I have the world right here because I can go live and I know somebody will be there to talk to. And I also do golf cart videos. I haven't done them lately, but
I love those.
we drive in the golf cart, and because I can drive all over my town in the golf cart, and we just do live video and we just chit chat. And
I don't get lonely without coworkers either. When I first started, it was just me in a room and I did everything. But now we have 9 employees, and that doesn't include myself and my husband. So there's no loneliness around here. We stay on top of each other. Somebody said this is so good. Kat Harvey, by the way, Kat's on mic talking to our team. Blah, blah. She says, I would imagine there are hours and hours of research that you do before a video.
Oh, no. Now, sometimes with some of my projects, I design some projects in Design Space. Like, did you see this one, Maymay? I know we don't have time to always watch each other's videos.
No, we don't. And we don't hold that against each other, by the way.
But look at this box. So I don't have one that's not. This is a box that was all closed and the lid was glued on. So see, all this red was one piece. And
yes, I have seen this one, by the way.
And then I put joy, believe, peace. And now see, I did not do a good job. I did not glue this on straight because I did it live. And that did not turn out so well. But, and like, here's one. Isn't this cute? So like with this box, I had to do a lot of test cuts. Like, I don't know how many sheets of paper we used to test cut it, to make sure it worked right and everything. You know, I did lots of test cuts. Here's one I did it with acetate so you could see the treats inside. And I really learned a lot on this one, how not to glue it, because you can see the glue in the acetate.
There is, okay, and I think you'll agree with this. If we have a fresh idea, then I spend more time getting ready for the video.
Yeah.
But if it's something I'm recreating someone else has done, or something like I've been inspired by somebody else, I don't spend as much time. Actually, the funny thing is the videos that take me the longest are Cricut videos, which is why I respect Melody so much, because with Cricut videos, there's like 3 camera angles, or actually there's 3 different recordings. And so, because you have your screen recording, you have your camera over your machine recording, and then you have your work surface recording. Mm-hmm. And you have to bring all those together in an edit and make them all work at the same time and make all the voice go together at the same time. And I think that's one reason I shy away from as many Cricut videos, because it's so much work.
Well, and my Cricut Design Space videos are really easy for me, I have to say, because it just comes easy for me. And I answer questions
do you do them live, or do you?
No.
Like, do you know what I'm talking about?
Those
do you record
I do
like
live.
3 different? Do you do like I do? Maybe I'm doing it wrong. Maybe we should talk about this, because I'm like recording. I record Design Space on my screen first, then I record the cut on my machine, and then I record me assembling. So it's like 3 different things I put together. So, anyways, probably me.
I've made it easier using OBS for me on recorded ones.
True. Didn't think about that. Hold on, here's another question. It's really good. We actually did something like this one time. Okay, this is probably more for you because you're the techie. Does I have a YouTube channel, but my videos are simple because I haven't learned how to voice over or anything like that. Do you have any tips on how to learn to do voiceovers and editing?
Search it on YouTube.
That's my tip too.
That's how I learned how to do everything.
You watch YouTube. If you want to learn how to edit a video, watch YouTube.
I want to do some.
All right, here's another one. Oh, that's not a question. Okay, hold on. Wow, you guys, here's my questions. Oh, here's one. Are you both going to do St. Jude's this year? As a matter of fact, we just planned out what we were going to do just a few minutes ago. It's going to be so much fun. Stick around. Melanie and I both love working, raising money for St. Jude. I believe there's not a better cause. There are great causes, but I love to work with St. Jude. Let's see. Sandy misses your golf cart videos.
I know. I got it. It was so hot this summer, and I've been so busy lately. I'm just exhausted sometimes after. Okay, now I have to tell you, with these Thursday night lives, they're at 8 p.m. So I have to take a nap before the video, and then I go take a shower and get ready for the day.
I could have used a nap this afternoon, no joke. I didn't get to. You guys are not asking questions. You can ask your burning questions. Okay, here's one. It's not a question, but Sharon Tomlinson says, I don't think I like hearing my voice, so I don't know if I could do a video.
Oh, I hate my voice. Like, I clicked on an old video of mine. I'm like, oh my gosh, how do people listen to me?
I always say this, and all my like employees, they all laugh at me because they're always researching videos for people. Like, people will call in and say, I watched an old video of Maymay's where she made something, and they will literally go search it for you and find it, you know? And so I can hear my voice around the shop every now and then, and I'll go, would y'all turn her off? She is so annoying. Her voice is so annoying. All right, let's see. Questions. My chat flew up. Let's see.
I need some.
Billy put together her first holiday planner. I love holiday planners.
What kind of videos do you do on your channel, Maymay?
I mostly do paper crafting. My favorite thing is 3-dimensional paper projects, but I mostly do paper crafting and stamping. As the holidays draw near, I do more everything. I'll do more like Cricut. I'll do more like home decor, which I do home decor also, but not so much like telling you how to do your home, but showing you how I do mine. Here's a question. So Sherry Martin says, do you ever feel like you take on too much?
Yeah.
I don't ever want to admit that I do. Do you do that, Mel?
Yeah. Sometimes it's stressful. But Maymay says there's no stress in crafting.
No, but I love what I do.
Yeah.
And that's why I take on too much.
And it's really rewarding when we help people. So that's what I spend a lot of my time with too, is in my Facebook groups, answering questions and helping people that need help with their Cricut and things like that.
Now, this question is interesting because I think we're polar opposites. Are you night people or day people?
I'm more of a night person.
And I am a day person. I know this because Melody will still be answering questions late into the night. And me, I'm asleep by 9 o'clock.
I've answered questions at midnight, 1:30. I'm like, I gotta put my iPad down. And then I'm wearing my watch. My watch tells me when something happens. And sometimes I have to take my watch off. So I can relax or something.
I take my watch off when I go home because if I don't, I won't put it on the charge and then I won't have it.
Okay, what do you think of this? I know it's lagging, so I think I'm not going to use these foam Dollar Tree leaves. I think I like it without them. I think they're going to take away from it.
I think it looks good. Have you glued your tree down?
No, I haven't glued anything.
I think it looks good.
See, there it is without the tree.
Just lay some leaves on it because you might like the dimension.
Do you think? Okay. See, they seem too big to me.
Hold on, I'm on a lag. Give me 2 seconds.
I know. I think they take away. I don't like them really. I don't know.
If you don't like them, don't put them regardless of what I think. That's your card. You do you. That's my other thing.
They look funny or something.
Oh, I have a long lag. I'm just now seeing them, and yes, I agree.
Yeah, I don't like them on there.
Let's see. I bet everybody else. Oh, maybe foam under the tree is a suggestion.
Oh yeah. Oh, and the acorn. I forgot there was an acorn.
Oh yeah. I thought I saw another question I wanted to ask. Have you either? What?
What?
Somebody says, have you ever worked with or evaluated reptile glue? I've never heard of reptile glue.
Never heard of it.
Do you do cards for all your family for birthdays, Christmas, or holidays? Honest answer is no. That's terrible.
No, wait, Maymay. They don't get any card. I don't give any of my family members cards. I know, it's terrible.
I love to make cards. We have a card ministry. That's something else I can tell you guys about. We have a card ministry. So there's two places my cards typically go. One is they become design pieces in my store, because you can come in my store and we use them for inspiration for things. And two, they go to our card ministry where we send out cards. As a matter of fact, if any of you guys would like to receive a card from me and my staff, we sign the cards and send them out to you guys. You can email us, and I bet Amanda will throw this in there for me, but it's maymayheartcards@gmail.com, and we will send you a card. Just say, I'd like to have one, and give us a place to send it to, and we'll send it to you. It's funny, I'm typically the one that forgets the card, and I have a bazillion because I make them up extra and I forget it. But I do love to make tags. Those are my favorite for Christmas cards. I love to have a pretty tag on my gifts. Oh, Mel, this is so good okay, it's for both of us, but I happen to know you have a good one. So Mama Disney says, I would love an advent calendar. Any chances one or both of you could create one?
Well, actually, with this box, somebody suggested an advent calendar to make, like 25 of these. And then you open it up and you get a treat out every time.
That would be brilliant. But you have an advent calendar you did way back in the day.
Yeah.
And it's so good.
It's like that star card. And I think you have a video on how to make that without the Cricut. I
do have a video on that, but I'm going to tell you, that was a cool one because of what you did with it. Because she didn't just do like a piece of candy. It was like almost like a pay it forward advent. It was really good.
It was like something you had to do every day, like a good deed towards something. It told you what to do for the day.
And I do an advent calendar every year of some kind. So over the years of my channel, you'll be able to find one if you just search advent calendar. So cute, Melody. Are you going to put a sentiment on the front?
Well, no.
I'll tell you something about how I am about sentiments. I want to see if you agree. When I do make these cards, especially like this one, I don't always put a sentiment because I don't always know who's getting it or for what. And I wait because I like to have my cards made up, but then I can go, oh, I want to use this for, I don't know, thinking of you. And I can add my sentiment later.
And you can always add it on the inside.
True. I think I'm catching up. I think I'm to the end of them. Woo, that was a lot. Okay, I got them. I was looking for all question marks too.
Okay, should I just glue the paper onto the back or should I use the foam tape?
Okay, I'm going to tell you foam, girl. Foam.
That's what I thought. Can they get this Scotch foam tape from your store?
You can. I have it in the big roll, and we have just, we call it Scotty, by the way.
Okay.
It has a nickname. Where's mine? Oh, I know where it is. Shannon told me earlier, if you're missing anything, I have it. She's working on, that's interesting too. So Shannon, that's going to work with me, is really good at testing out prototypes for me. So she's been working on something, which is really cool. I've never had anybody like here that can do that for me. Yeah. So she has my foam tape. I was going to show y'all, but we call it Scotty because it's about that big around when you first get it. It's so much tape, and we gave it a nickname. This says, it would be great for Maymay to make a stamp and Melody to make a CDS project to go with it for St. Jude. That's a good idea. Mm-hmm. That is. Pop it up, Mel. Pop it up. So we, you'll think this is funny. We have something that we call a card party. And for a while, we had this certain group that got together every quarter and did a card party. And we had a lot of people that were new to card making. It was like the way they kind of jumped off into it. Well, this one lady, we were sitting there and she kept going, where are the uppers? Where are those uppers? What did you do with them? And we were all looking at her with these big eyes, like, what in the world? And she said, you know, those things that lift everything up, where are the uppers? And she was looking for foam squares. And we were like, oh, they're right here. So if we use a foam square pre-cut, they're uppers. That's what we call them. She's so funny. She still does it.
This is awesome.
Aww.
I love it just like that, even without the tree.
I do too. I'm with you.
Should I put the tree on or leave it without? Okay, let's ask the audience because I do that a lot.
I was going to say, you need to know they're over here answering. They're telling you what to do.
So say yes tree or no tree. So it'll take a minute for them to catch up. Somebody said, is it okay to stamp over the tree? I could, but then it won't. It'll just be, I don't know. What do you think?
You could, but it's not going to show well. If you were to stamp the leaves off and then fussy cut them and put them on, but no one wants to. I love the
I'm
fussy
not fussy cutting these trees. I mean leaves.
I know.
Yes,
yes, tree, yes, tree, yes,
okay.
tree, yes, tree, yes, tree.
All right. So we're gonna use some glue from Maymay Made It.
Girl, I love the way you say my name.
Sometimes accents just come out.
I love it. I hope I have inspired your Southern accent. You need to talk like a Southern lady, with that drawl. How is you moved to Florida? There's no Southern accents in Florida.
No, there's no accent in Florida.
Zero. There. If you are from Florida, you don't have an accent. Everybody says tree. You guys are so definitive. Ooh, I like that, Billy. Billy said you could ink drag over the tree with vintage photo to give it a texture. That's a good idea. Not if you glue it down. Too late.
No, I lifted it up.
Oh, did you?
Yes. That's what I like about the glue. I can put it down and lift it up right away.
Southern Belle, somebody said. That's what you need to talk about.
Because I thought that was a great idea. Well, let me see if I can do it. I'm not doing it very well. Because I don't want to get glue on my...
Oh, Sue said you could run the tree through the cuttlebug.
Oh, yeah. I could have embossed the tree.
Renee likes my accent. Thank you, girl. You know, it's funny. Y'all were talking about early YouTube. I used to try to hide it.
Oh, no, we love it.
You can't hide it anyway. And it was more embarrassing when I tried to hide it. So now it is what it is. I am who I am and it is what it is. And people comment on it and it's good and bad. I get it. I understand.
Hey, I probably told you this, Maymay, but one time I had a comment on my channel. Okay, when I read this comment, now we all get bad comments on our channels. When I read this comment, it actually made me laugh out loud. I seriously laughed out loud. This woman commented and said, "Your voice makes me want to punch you in the face."
Oh my gosh, why?
It makes me laugh. I don't like my voice either, but I think if anybody else's voice would make somebody want to punch them, then they're the ones that have the problem.
That's the thing. And most of the time with those comments, it is the case. But
yeah,
it's funny to me that so many people don't ask us. Anytime I'll say, if you want to ask me YouTube questions, they never say, how do you deal with the comments? And I think that's something that I don't really care if y'all should know. Melody and I have YouTube friends. We have friends that are YouTubers and we talk off of YouTube and, in private. And sometimes we have to talk to each other about comments, because they can be so hurtful. And I don't understand it, because here's the thing. Just like Melody, everything she does for you, yes, she has a Patreon, and that is a choice if you would like to support her. But she puts up these videos. I mean, she's sitting in her living room on a Thursday night out of the kindness of her heart doing that. You know what I'm saying? And I don't understand how people can say such ugly things. I don't understand it.
Yep.
I got one the other day. I have not shared this with anybody. This one was this was next level. I was just like, what? I got a comment that basically said, it was on my tool. Did you see that I reviewed the Works tool by We Are?
No.
I really like it. It's a big new tool where it's an everything tool. I really love that tool. But I didn't just review it. It was a first look and a demo. But I don't think the person was new to my channel because, some videos get a lot of views because of what they are. So this was like a We Are tool. So a lot of people were looking at that video.
Yeah.
And she was so upset with me because I had not practiced it before I came to do the video.
Yeah.
And she said, she literally told me she does not come to YouTube to commiserate with other failed crafters.
Yeah, I've gotten
And I was
comments
like,
like that too, and other people have gotten comments like that too. It's like, you know what? You're watching it for free. I don't charge to watch my videos.
no, and she even made the comment, how dare you make us watch an hour-long video? So what I responded was, I'm so sorry, but I didn't make you watch it. You know, that's the thing. That's where it's like you want to say, that's the cool thing about YouTube. We can watch anything we want to watch on YouTube, you know.
Right.
So, we're making Renee want candy corn.
Oh, I love
Well,
candy
I'm gonna tell
corn.
you,
I have
my
some.
office
I have pumpkin spice candy corn.
my office has a true candy corn problem. Like we have a container of candy corn this big, and we're struggling. We're all trying to stay away from it.
So here's my card.
Melody, I love it. I think you did great.
I think it's pretty.
The big question is, did you have fun?
Well, I think I did.
Oh, listen to that accent, Vince. Did you hear?
What?
Did you hear that accent Melody threw at us? She said, well, I think I did.
I like it.
See, you folks are all the sweetest kindness because they're like, no more, no more, no more. Yes, that Amy is my real name. Somebody asked because on Zoom, you know, you can see it said Amy. That's my real name, but I go by Maymay. No one asked me tonight, which is really odd. That's normally one of the first questions I get is your name really Maymay?
Oh, and
Carol wants to know where to get pumpkin spice.
Okay,
Where do you
it
get
wasn't
that
pumpkin spice, it was pumpkin pie. And where did I get that? When did I go to the store? I don't go to the store very often. I have my groceries delivered.
Oh, I wish we had delivery. We have pickup now. We have pickup. I love that.
I think I went to Walgreens. Yeah, that was it. It was at Walgreens.
All right, I'm gonna throw this out there. You do what you want with it. But Jane Phillips sweetly said, Maymay, she yelled Maymay, and then in regular letters she said, get Melody to come be part of Craft Acropolis to teach a class and bring her followers. And I would yell at you the same thing, Melody.
I know. I get so stressed when teaching in person. I get so anxious and stressed, and that's why I don't like to teach in person. I like YouTube. I'm a really shy person.
I do want you to tell them that you are always invited to my events.
Oh yeah. It's not that Maymay hasn't invited. And it's not that I don't love Maymay and want to help her out and do that. I get so anxious and shy and stressed. That's why.
But wouldn't y'all love to sit in? I know. I don't want to put there was a time I put pressure on her. There was one time I put some pressure on her. It didn't work because Melody's going to do what Melody does. But I put a little pressure on her one time. And I was like, I'm not doing that because I too have things I don't like to do. They're not that I don't like to do them, but I have things that cause anxiety and they're not my favorite thing. And I'm not going to pressure you to do something you don't want to do.
But you know what? When I'm actually doing it, I'm loving it.
Mm-hmm.
As I love doing it while I'm there. I love helping people and I love teaching people. It's everything beforehand.
But the thing that you love and really is good for you, you do love coming and meeting the people and hugging necks and seeing all that.
Oh,
that is fun for you.
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
Hey, Melody went on our very first Maymay cruise.
Yeah. And I taught a class because Maymay took some of the stress away and told me what to do.
I said, if you'll just come teach it, I'll do all the prep work for you. And she's like, okay. I would still do it. We're pretty good at prep work around here. We know how to get that stuff done. Mel, what can we do to help you feel comfortable and know we love you?
I don't know. And when we were talking about the comments, I wanted to remind them because I was looking at my playlist and I have a playlist of comment kindness. Remember our hashtag comment kindness? We had a bunch of YouTubers each did a video and they're all in that playlist. You can see all the videos about comment kindness.
That actually came from a kind comment. We received a comment that changed our perspective and made me realize how much more you can do with a kind comment than a mean comment. And because the sad thing is when you leave you guys don't leave me.
Yeah, they're
but
good.
The sad thing when you leave a mean comment, you lose everyone's respect, not just the creator's respect. But like when Melody goes and reads the comments on my videos, if you leave a comment that's rude and we're not talking about constructive criticism. Listen, my viewers leave me constructive criticism. They can, that's okay. But when you're just ugly, you lose respect. And so I realized how much more traction you get with your positive, kind comment and how you can, and I actually respect your criticism more when you're kind, if that makes sense.
Kind gets you a lot further in life.
Mm-hmm.
To be kind all the time.
What's that saying? You catch more bees with honey.
Yeah. Oh, and I have a giveaway. I have a giveaway, and I think it's going to be in a video tomorrow. It's not set up yet, but the way to enter, now don't do it on this video because this is not how to enter. You're going to have to wait. But to enter this giveaway, I am going to make them tell me something that they've done to make someone happy, because my new Cricut code for this quarter is the word happy. So I thought I'm going to make you remember that code, and you have to comment on that video and tell me something that you've done to make somebody else happy.
I love that.
Yeah. So they better be all good comments. And sometimes if people leave just rude, mean comments, I just delete them. And I didn't really start doing that until Anna Griffin told me that. She asked me advice. One time when I met her, she says, "What do you do about rude comments?" She says, "We just delete them." Sometimes I comment back.
I'll tell you something so funny. You'll love this. Vince's channel doesn't have as many subscribers, and he gets very sweet, kind comments because everyone is heard. There's no bunch of comments. Well, he got this ugly comment, and he showed me, and he was like, it was his first reaction to it. I said, "Let me show you something that's really cool." And I took his phone and I pushed the 3 buttons beside the comment, and I hid the user from his channel.
Yeah.
And he went, "What do you do?" I said, "You'll never see those comments again, and they can be as ugly as they want, and you'll never see them again." And he's like, "Do they know?" And I'm like, "I don't think so, because I've been doing it for years and no one's complained, know?"
That's what I do too.
And that's the reality of it. If you want to be part of the community, because we'll just hide. It's not even that I block you or delete you or shame you in any way. I just don't want to see it, so I just hide it.
Yeah. I don't like to see ugly things.
There was a question I was going to answer. Oh, hold on. I don't remember. Hold on. I felt like it was something we should answer. What was it? Let me find it. Did anybody see a question I missed?
I think Bobby's being our cheerleader today. I see. Now, Bobby, before class on Saturday mornings at 11 a.m. Eastern, I do design space classes, but we come in before that, and Bobby, he is such a cheerleader. He does cheers and gets everybody involved, and we have fun in the chat, even when there's no video going.
He just said kindness. He said Melody, and I yelled kindness.
Yeah, and he said Melody, Maymay, and then someone's yelling kindness. I think, like the other day, he said, "When I say Melody, you say, something." I don't remember.
He did that. It was so cute.
Yeah.
There's the question. How do you decide on your next project? Will it be is it the trend, or do you do what you love? Like, how do you pick your next project?
I pick what I love. Like, if I see something that's people are loving, and if I love it, I'll do it. If it's not something I love, I don't do it.
I have 2 things. My favorite to do is what I love.
Yeah.
Okay. My second is to do what you guys request. And I can't always do it.
Yeah.
But I try really hard. If there's something you're wanting to make, I try to do it. But my limitations, and I want to tell you before you ask me, because I want you to know where my limitations are. I will not recreate someone else's video for you, if that makes sense. I get people send me like videos that are made without talking, and things like that. And so I won't recreate those because I don't have the right to do that. Now, if it inspires me to create a different project, that's different.
Yeah.
But those are my 2 favorites. Something that I love to do, and then something that you guys request that I can do for you. Several times they ask about these suitcases in the background. I'm not packing up to leave. You know what these are, right? Can I share that?
Yeah. You can share anything you want.
If you're on my Chalk Couture team, we are trying to get, on Chalk Couture, you earn levels, right? You get different titles. My highest title has been Master Mentor. My grandma over here, my chalk mall over here, Melody, her highest title has been executive couturier.
No, just
Correct.
couturier.
Couturier. She wants to get to executive couturier. So this is a giveaway for my first master mentor. When I have somebody under me that reaches master mentor, this set is for them. So it's in my background for when we do our talk meetings. It's to entice them. You guys don't usually see it in my videos because I zoom in kind of like this, but in talk meeting, it's kind of big like that and they can see them. And Amanda wants them so bad. Look, she's like, I plan to win those suitcases. She wants them so bad. Every day she has to look at them when she comes to work, and she's getting closer and closer. But I need someone on my team to reach master mentor. So, because I want to be couturier, I want to bump her up, and I want to bump me up too. So, I'm glad y'all asked. I love those. They're pretty, aren't they? It's a set of 3, by the way. And they're not I should say they're not suitcases. This bottom one is a rolling craft cart.
Yeah, they're craft carts, right?
Right. And then the top one is like a carry for your laptop and stuff. So, yes, somebody said Ken Hess just went to Africa. He sure did. He went with Watts of Love, which is the charity that Chalk Couture supports. And it's amazing. And I want to remind you guys, when you shop with Chalk Couture, I don't care what designer you shop with, but when you do, there's an option to round up your cost to the nearest dollar. And the difference in the change goes to Watts of Love. You won't even notice it. Just round up and that money goes right to Watts of Love. It's so cool.
Bobby is cheering, and he says, when I say Maymay, you say rocks.
You guys are so cool. Thank you so much. Y'all are sweet. Yeah, Amanda said she's been, I've been leading mentor twice, but not master. So she's been the step before, but she's going to get there. She needs to grow that team. She's working on it.
Oh, now I have to sneeze.
Oh, they're Jen, they're not actually Chalk Couture, believe it or not. They're actually We Are Memory Keepers, but because Chalk Couture is teal, I thought these would be an appropriate gift because they're also teal, right? So now that Melody's watching, now y'all can chat with her too, because she was busy. She's been busy all night making that beautiful card.
I really like this card. I'm so glad that we did this. I can't wait
to see your 10-minute challenge.
Oh, me neither. That's going to be fun.
It is going to be fun. I don't know. Everybody said I made it too easy for my staff. If y'all don't know our 10-minute challenge, my whole staff did it. And so a lot of people said I made it too easy because I gave them so many stamps. But you have to remember, they were not card makers. So I probably won't make it that easy on you.
Yeah, that's okay. And I'm going to do it live.
What if okay, Mel.
I'm going to open it live.
But what if I'm send you a link to a file, a Cricut file, and you have to include that too? That would be so cool.
Yeah, but you got to give me a little more time or something.
Yeah, for an SVG, I would. I probably won't do that this time. We'll just keep it to the regular this time. There's so many things I could do.
Or you could give me so much time to cut that out and then start the 10-minute challenge with that.
Cut it ahead of time?
Yeah.
Carol Hodges has never heard of Chalk Couture. Why don't you tell her about it, Mel?
I have some stuff over there. It's, how do you explain it? How do you explain it?
Okay, so Chalk Couture is actually the name of the company, but the product they designed is a chalk and an ink. It's really cool. The chalk can go on chalkboards and it can be removable through screen print. There's a shirt. That's the ink where it says "Be a Pineapple." You can also do ink on fabric. Do I have anything in here?
And it's you can do it on chalkboards. You can do it on your wall, your mirrors. I have it on my cabinets in my kitchen. I have it on my craft cabinets, and you can wipe it off. Now on the shirt, of course, with the ink, you can't wipe it off. And the ink is what sold me on it to start with. I thought, oh my gosh, you can make shirts with it. And it's almost like screen printing. It has a really fine mesh and it has adhesive on it. So you don't make many mistakes, but if you do, you can just wipe it and do it over or do little parts. It's really amazing and fun. And you can do it and just purchase it to do crafting, like we're crafting. Oh my gosh, I forgot to put the pin in my glue. Or you can make it a business and become a designer.
And I want to tell you something. You're not getting that ink out of your fabrics. Like when you do a project on a t-shirt, it doesn't wash out. Amanda has a shirt she made for our cruise.
This is over a year old.
It's there. I love it for home decor. I love it for pillows, all that kind of stuff. Um, Somebody told me not to get you in trouble. I forgot what did I do? Oh, was it the challenge? Yeah, look up Talkature. Melody is my okay. So it works like this: like we have up lines and down lines. Melody is my up line, and then I have down lines, and so that's why I called her my grandma because she's my up. Well, you're my mama, not my
I'm
grandma.
your mama, chalk mama.
Yeah, she's my chalk mama. Oh, Mama Disney hasn't used the ink yet because you can't erase it. You should try it though; you'd love it.
Yeah, it's fun.
It's really good. Y'all hear that train? Can you hear my building vibrating?
No, I heard the train though.
There's certain trains that come through. It's so weird. Some of them make your ears hurt. Not all of them, but there's certain trains that maybe it's the speed they're going or something. But all of us will go, ooh, that one makes my ears hurt. Like different ones will do that to you. Connie says, not made a card for 10 years. So much new stuff these days. Been buying stuff like crazy.
Yeah, see now that's another hobby is purchasing the craft stuff and then crafting.
Yeah, we opened a lot of questions. Is it different than infusible? It is different than infusible.
Yeah.
But they each have their own place. Like even if you had infusible, you'd still find places to use the chalk couture also. They're not interchangeable and they don't take each other's spot. They're actually pretty cool for that. I was scared to use the ink, but I did, and the project turned out really cute. For me, the ink is the most forgiving. Even though I can erase the chalk, the ink for me is the most forgiving.
Yeah, I think it's easier. And I have a playlist.
Mama too.
I have a playlist of chalk videos on my channel. And Maymay also has a lot of chalk videos on her channel.
Bob says she is an expert craft supply buyer
and hoarder. All right.
Pretty good at that too.
We have been here for an hour and a half.
What? I just looked at the clock. This is a great question, Mel. Do either of you ever go back through your live videos and read the comments or through your videos, your old ones?
Well, I read every comment that comes through on my channel, like just a regular comment, but the comments like here that you guys are doing, once in a while I do, because I can't read the comments while I'm crafting. Like when I'm crafting, I'm glancing over, and then if there's questions that I really need to answer, Jamie will copy that question for me and message it to me on Facebook. So then I can go to my messages and see the important things that I missed that I need to cover. So I miss a lot of the chat because I don't have a Vinny here to help me.
Right. And I don't go through my comments because I learned in my live shows, it's better if I don't, because I get distracted. Because I actually do 2 shows on Thursday. My noon show is actually the craft. For 30 minutes, we do a craft. Then after that, we do something called the crafter after show where we can talk about whatever we want. And then I can read the comments. But when I'm doing my craft, Vince keeps me up to date. When people ask questions, he'll tell me. He sits beside me. We kind of look like this on the screen, how Mel's got us. And he keeps me up to date. But I don't ever go back and read my live comments. But one thing for me, and I don't know how Mel has hers set up. Hers is very different than mine. But after it's over with, if people are commenting, they come in as regular comments. So even I see all those comments. I just don't go back and see the chat afterwards.
Yeah.
Cindy asks, what is my store name? It's maymaymadeit.com. I'm actually Maymay Made It everywhere, except for the Product Parade channel. We have a channel that we kind of use just for products. We ask our viewers, that's one thing I like to ask my viewers what they like. And they love the product videos, but the majority of my folks came to my channel for the crafts and they didn't really want the products mixed in. So we kind of do that on the other channel. So but anyway, there's 2 channels and we talk about crafting on both. So
Kelly says she loves the Crafter After Show.
I do. It's my favorite.
Stop in those once in a while. And see, sometimes when you're live, like I work all day. Like today, me and my assistant were both crazy busy, but I put your video on and I could listen to it, and then I'd stop in the chat once in a while. And so sometimes you just listen to it and it's fun. Yeah,
the after show is where we usually like telling our kids and we just gonna go crazy on that one. I love the after shows too. There are I love all the shows that we do. I just like being with the community. It's fun.
Yeah.
Even the other day, I did something I have never done before, and you would be so good at this, Melody. I went to Walmart, right? And they had just put out all the Christmas stuff. And it was so pretty and it was so fresh and not picked over.
Yeah.
And I went on Instagram and in my stories, I basically did like a vlog in Walmart, all their Christmas stuff. And it was so funny because I enjoyed watching it back and seeing what I missed, like going back and seeing what I wanted to go back and get. And so many people said, if you did this on YouTube, I would totally watch it. And
yeah.
Believe it or not, I'm not one to like put myself on camera. Like, here's fine. I'm not big on my whole body being on camera.
Yeah.
But I thought I would take y'all shopping with me if I turned the camera face and everything. I wouldn't mind doing that at all. And I think that'd be a fun thing for you to do too. You'd be good at that.
Yeah. Well, I used to do that. I used to go to Michael's and Hobby Lobby and just show what's on sale. I never showed my face that much. I would just show what I was looking at.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah.
It was a lot of fun. And I like watching that too. Some people's having to go. Love the Crafter after show when I get home from work. Cool. I love that. Didn't you, Carol, you like that IG video? See, wasn't that fun? Because I thought about doing that on YouTube for you guys. But the thing is, and Melody knows this 100%, it doesn't matter what video we put out, they don't speak to everybody. So there's like your golf cart videos. There's a group that love them. Yeah. I'm one of those people. I love to see Melody's surroundings.
Sean,
I love that.
Sean from Ken and Sean loves my golf cart videos, but Ken doesn't understand them. He says, why would anybody watch that? But Sean loves them.
I love it. It's so funny. So I'm on my phone and I'll be watching you like this. And when you get close to a corner, I try to look around it. Like I want to see it all, And I love it. I love to watch your sunsets. Remember when you saved that, it wasn't a flamingo.
It was a crane bird.
A crane. I was on the edge of my seat until you saved that crane. It's funny. Well, there's a lot of stuff coming in. He said they love our heart videos. Thank you for mentioning our heart videos. We, Vince and I, and my sons, and Jordan, my editor, do on Sundays, we have something called Heart Journey, and we have videos at noon where we just talk about the Bible and how the Bible affects us in our walk as Christians. And just, it's not really Bible study. We just kind of have a topic and we talk about it, how it relates to our life and our Christian life. And so those are at noon on Sunday. I love those. I love all videos. I guess I have a healthy view of YouTube. I know what videos are for me and what aren't. And I love so many different ones. I told somebody the other day, probably sore subject. This is one of those things you probably don't want me to bring up. But we were using duct tape in the shop. What do you think I said? We were using duct tape. And Jordan said, I used to make wallets. And I was like, you did? He's like, yeah. I said, you won't believe this, but one of Melody's most watched videos was her duct tape phone case. Do you remember that?
Yeah. It was a duct tape phone case wallet. It was like all in one.
And I would watch that all day long. I love that.
I even remade the video because mine wore out after a while. And I'm like, I got so many views on that. I'm going to make another one because I needed another one. So I'm like, well, why not record it? And then I changed it a little bit, improved it. So yeah, it's very high. I should look that up. Let's see how many.
Do you know what? I discovered the other day, I have a video with 1 million views on it.
Yeah.
I didn't even know.
That's crazy. That's awesome. I don't think I do.
It's a video called You Can Make Beautiful Bows. And it's not an extremely detailed video or anything. And I was like, are you kidding me? I had no idea.
They're both the videos are from 5 years ago. So it has 502,000 views. And then the other one has 101,000.
Isn't that crazy?
I don't know which one was first.
There's stuff coming in. I wanted to see, where was it? Maymay talk about the Christmas store in Texas. I'll tell you guys about that in 1 second. One thing that I think is really important, since somebody brought it up, I want to bring it up. We deal with anxiety. All of us talk about anxiety. I had a journey with anxiety, and I was healed, and it was the most amazing thing that ever happened to me. And I talk about it a lot on our heart journey. So if you guys deal with anxiety, I'm not telling you every video is about it, but I give you as much as I can about my situation, my journey. And recently I did a video with Vince where we talked about my healing and how that came about. And so if you deal with anxiety, I just want you to hear it, because that's not what we're supposed to. We do it. We all do it. But that's not the plan for us. So I want you to if you deal with that, head over to those Sunday videos and see if we can help you. I don't know if we can, but I have some tips and tricks for you. And then somebody says, Maymay, what is the name of your sons? I should do a trivia question and go, how many do I have? Y'all will know. Y'all all know how many I have.
Yeah, let's ask him.
Okay, how many do I have? And then if y'all can get it, if you get it right, I will say their names. I'll say their names anyway. They're not secretive. Ken from the car. Okay, that's what you tell him. Ken, Melody from the golf cart is Ken from the car. That's what that is. Oh, what was that? Melody knows a company. Somebody said that. Oh, so y'all got it. Look, four. Y'all know. So I have Jared, Josh, Thomas, and Joseph. Those are my 4 boys.
How many grandchildren do you have?
I have 1 and 1 on the way. And we don't know what the second one is yet. So we just have it. I'll show you a picture of you want to see the second one?
Yeah.
I should probably show you my first one. Her name is Addie. She's adorable. It's funny. I want to show you the second one. I want to show you the sonogram. Let me find an Addie picture for you. You guys she's adorable. Okay, here's Addie. She visited us recently.
Oh, so cute. Love the glasses.
And I have to show you this. She came to the store. Let me see if I can turn the volume down. She came to the store and she went shopping. Not really. She just walked everywhere. Here we go. You can see her little tiny self walking. That's such a fun age. And there's her going to her pops. That's my husband, Vinny. She calls him Pops.
That's cute.
And she really does. She says, ops. Okay, and this is my favorite. So a subscriber made this rocking chair for me.
Wow.
I actually made it for her, made it for Addie, but painted it with all my favorite things. Yeah. And this was the first time she ever got to sit in it.
That's awesome. Because they live in Texas, don't they?
They live in Texas, so we don't see them not nearly as often as we want to. Let me find my new one that's coming. Y'all know it's just a sonogram video, right? Do they still say sonogram? Am I that old school?
I don't know.
I don't think they do. I don't think so. I think they say ultrasound.
Yeah, ultrasound.
Oh, I'm not going to be able to find it because I don't have it saved well. I'm really bad at this. I can't find it. But Thomas told me that, boys can't make out ultrasound pictures.
Yeah.
He's like, I don't see anything in that picture. I'm like, how do you not see that perfect baby laying there? I don't see anything. I wish I could find it, but I don't want to. I mean, if you talk amongst yourselves, I'll give it a second. Vince is really good at this. Vince can find it in 2 seconds. But I'm the worst. Oh, this might be it. Yes, I found it. Yay. Okay. Here's the new baby.
Oh, yeah. I can see the baby.
Yeah, Thomas is like, I can't see anything. I just see a bunch of blurs. There's that baby.
So neat.
You can't see the baby. This is the spine right there, and that is the face.
Yeah.
So that's my new one that's on the way. We're super excited. The funny thing is, Mel, baby's due in March. And if you know anything about my family, we call March around here March Madness, because 3 out of my 4 boys' birthdays are in March. Vince's father's birthday is in March. Who am I forgetting? In March. We have a birthday every week in March.
Wow.
And so we have a new one coming in March. Look, y'all can see the baby. Look, I see a baby.
Somebody is asking about acrylic blanks. I don't cut acrylic blanks.
I've never cut them either.
Well, they don't cut on the Cricut.
Never cut them.
You need a glow forge.
I have a place I get my blanks from. Do you have one, Bill?
I got some from Blank Babes. They sent me some. Where do you get yours from?
Mine come from Craft Chameleon. Have you ever shopped with her? I love Jamie at Craft Chameleon.
I haven't.
Yeah, that's her website, Craft Chameleon. I just like her stuff. She's really good. One thing I don't know anything about blank dates, but I've seen their stuff and they have cool stuff. But one thing I like about Jamie's stuff is it all comes with cut files. Do they all do that? I don't know. I've never shopped anywhere else.
No, I don't think so.
Like most of her stuff has, if you have a keychain that's shaped like something, you also get a cut file to go with it, which I think is really cool.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh, look, Shirley's rubbing it in that I don't have the new phone, Vince.
Well, you can just update your phone.
I know. We went to update my phone and I didn't do it early. So now I have to wait for the next round, because they sell out early. So I have to do it.
No, but I mean, you can just update your software on your old phone.
It's true. She said that, and that's what she's saying. I just wanted to mess with Vince. Maybe the new iOS 13 has a phone search and has the search in your photos. That's really cool.
Well, that's good to know because I didn't know that.
But I'm rubbing it in for Vince because I really do want the new one. I want I want that camera.
Well, that's what I was thinking too. I think I want that camera too. And it is a tax deductible expense because we take pictures for our channels where we make money.
All my videos are done. Now, I'll tell you a question that people, I do all my filmed videos on my phone. Every one of my tutorials either is all done on my phone or most of it done on my phone. And my Thursday video, I started using, you might like this, but you probably do it. Have you got the OBS app on your phone?
No, I didn't know they had it.
Well, it's not the OBS app. Let me tell you what it is. It's called iOS Camera. And it will link, no, it's called OBS Camera. OBS Camera will link to your OBS, and I use it for my Thursday videos because I get iPhone quality on my lives. Now, again, some of you guys might be like, yeah, but your lives can be blurry. They can, because that's also, your stream speed and your internet speed and all that stuff. But I do. It's called OBS Camera, and we hook it up using USB, and then we put it into the into the OBS, and it's amazing. Amazing.
Camera for OBS?
OBS Camera. I don't know. Here's what it looks like. You want to see what it looks like?
Yeah. We'll just tell the people, don't mind us. We're just chatting.
We're just chatting. There it is right there. OBS Camera.
Okay.
It's like that. It's backwards, but yeah, and that's the thing. Like I know a lot of people use like really expensive cameras and like big setups and all this.
I use the iPhone.
This is my camera.
It's a great camera.
Melody, does the Cricut Emboss tool simulate embossing on metal dies? I'm thinking okay. Does the Cricut Emboss tool simulate embossing on metal dies?
Do you mean like how some metal dies also have embossing? Like some of the
edges? Is that what you mean? Or do you mean like inside? Lolly, we're both confused. I thought it was just me, so maybe worded a little differently, and we'll figure it out. It's the first time I've ever called you Lolly and not Aunt Lolly. That was weird. Lori wants to know, did you both get started in the crafting business on YouTube?
What does that mean?
I think, well, I had been in crafting before YouTube. But you know what? Nobody asked this. So what we used to do for a living is pretty interesting that Melody and I both.
We both did hair.
We both did hair. Now, Melody did it for 25 years, right?
Yep.
And I did it for 15 because I also was in multifamily property management, which I loved. But I taught crafts all the time. I worked for a craft store, and then I did hair for 15 years. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Now listen, if you want to know anything about it, Jordan's your guy because he's the one who found it for me. Because I was like, Jordan, there has to, this is how we do things. There has to be a way to use my phone as the camera to get the quality through OBS. Like there has to be a way. And he did the research and found it. So it's worth it. We love it. Oh, Vicky has a question we might have missed. Let's see. Yeah, it may be way back there. So type it in caps and we'll find it. Okay, Lolly B says this. Is it a fine point embossing like you get on metal dies? Okay,
I embossed this box. Can you see that? Right above it, it says joy. Here it says believe.
That's pretty fine point.
Yeah. The engraving is even more fine. I don't have anything right here engraved, but I have, oh, this, this was inside the box I was just holding up. It's a bracelet. So like I like put that in there and like, look, it will hold a bracelet for a gift.
We've confused people. I want to make sure I say this. OBS is a software that we use. Like Melody's using OBS right now to help stream all these camera angles. I just didn't want to confuse everybody. That's why Melody said, don't mind us. We're just kind of chatting. Sorry, we lost y'all for a second.
Yeah, you guys do not need OBS. I just paid $15.99 for it. Don't get it unless you're a video person that knows more about it.
Yeah, that bracelet's cool. Where is that a blank?
Somebody made it for me. But yeah, this is like, I did a video on these on one of my Thursday night lives. And okay, let's go back to, do you prepare before your video? I opened the package in the video and it comes with a tool to bend it. They come flat and it has a tool. It's like, I don't know, maybe $8-10 for this pack. I think you got 7 of these that were flat and a bendy tool. I've never done it in my life. I opened the package live and we engraved it and bent it and we played with it with inks and stuff and we're just playing, made a mess. And you know,
but see, I like that because I think it helps everybody know that even though we're in the craft business, we don't know everything, and we don't like, I don't come there's some videos I come to you knowing what I'm doing because some things you need to learn that way.
Yeah.
Sometimes I can just try stuff out, like especially my first looks. My favorite thing to do with We Are punch boards, always, I never open them before I come to camera because I want to show you what it, what it's like for me.
Yeah, sometimes like that. Yeah, the punch boards, you have to know how to do it. But this, I thought, well, I know how to engrave and stuff. So we engraved through Design Space in the Cricut. And I knew how to do that before my video. Like I knew how to line it up and how to do that type of thing. So I was teaching more of the Design Space part, but I'd never actually done it. So we're just going to see how it was. Sometimes it's just more fun.
Are either of you familiar with the We Are Memory Keepers Evolution die cutter and empulser? Yes. You have one, don't you?
Yeah, I think I do.
Mm-hmm. My aunt had one. I struggled a little bit with the dialing of it. But it's just because I didn't study it. I was at her house for 5 minutes and I was like playing with it. But I know you have one. Let me think for a second before I tell you that. You may not. I was thinking you bought it when it. Yes, you do have one.
Yeah, I have one.
Yes, you do.
I think I still have it. Not positive.
Hey, Megan. She said, hey, so I want to say hello. How are you? Cindy Vaught hasn't seen the duct tape video. I should find it and link it. Will you be so mad at me?
No. I did find it, but then I went back. Oh, wait, here, I have it in my search.
Which one, though, is it? Is it the one with the most views?
Yeah, I don't know which is which, to be honest. I even used the same color because I wanted it to be the same.
It's literally the same, Mel.
I know.
That's funny. I'm going to grab it and show you guys.
And I used it. Like, I brought that to work with me every day. I didn't bring a purse. I used that as my purse. It has a handle.
All right, there's the video. Go watch it. It's good. There was something else I noticed on there. This is something I will tell y'all. Y'all may not know this, but it wouldn't be something. I mean, I'm sure you updated or it's kind of anyway. Back when Cricut Design Space first came out, your girl Melody took, I don't know, 2 weeks to film a complete guide for you guys to watch, and it was free. Like you didn't even charge anybody for it.
No, it took me a month.
Like it took you a month. Yeah, it was like 2 hours long.
Yeah, it was 5 hours, and I thought, well, we can't do that. So I went through and cut out every pause, every breath, everything that was not absolutely needed to teach you how to do it. Like I cut out half a second just to do anything to make the thing shorter. So I got it down to 2 hours, and that took me a really long time.
When she did that, I was like, are you kidding me? she had to have hid out in her house getting that done for you guys. It was amazing. I say it because it's linked in the bottom of that video. It's probably in the bottom of most of your videos, I would assume.
Well, yeah, when I did that, I could do a mass upload to put it in every video I had. So that's why it's in every video before that, it's like linked. But I want to say to upload that video, and sometimes videos and pictures are bigger than normal. Like it's bigger than a 2-hour video because of all the cuts that it had. Like 2 seconds had like 10 or 20 cuts in it. Like it was crazy. So it took 3 days to upload to YouTube. I had 2 computers at the time, so I just left that one on. That one was just going and I didn't use it. I used another video or another computer while that one was uploading.
That's wild. I thought that was the coolest thing when she did that. And I'm gonna tell you why it's so cool. She could have loaded that to a classroom site and made money off of it. I mean, you really could have, but you didn't. You gave it to folks for free. It was awesome. Oh, you must have made 2 sizes of that wallet.
Oh, maybe I did. I don't remember. And I get asked to do things like for Teachable. I get emails all the time. Those class sites, where you teach a class and people pay for them. And I just can't. I just do it for free on YouTube. Why? I can't imagine teaching something that I haven't already taught or that I don't want to teach for free on YouTube.
Now, I'll tell you something. I was the same way. I was like, why? I already have all the videos to teach you how to do it on YouTube. Why would you want to pay for them?
Yeah.
But I had somebody say this to me, and I agree with it. They said, I would like to watch you live in a smaller setting so that I can ask you questions and feel more comfortable. So we started doing live paid classes. And the only reason we did them paid is because we would do it on Saturday. So I had to pay, like Amanda would come in and work with me.
Yeah.
So she would be my helper, and we did that for a long time. And in that sense, I understand it when you're wanting to pay for the smaller classroom setting and things like that. But those I don't do those either. I just, if I'm going to make a video, it's going to YouTube.
Yeah. Typically.
I like this question. Lolly B says, is there a craft you would like to try if you had time?
I want to paint more. Now, I told Cinnamon this, and she gave me permission to do it, that I want to have one of her videos playing in the corner of my video and me doing what she's teaching at the same time. And she said I could do that. And I think I'm too scared because I want to do it live.
Get something that
I want to paint more. I have so many canvases that I bought when Michael's had them 70% off.
Yeah. I have a hankering, which I'm not going to do it because I'd have to buy all the tools. But I have a hankering for every now and then for jewelry making. Every now and then.
I have a bag of purchased things for jewelry making.
And I have that hankering. And I also have a hankering for scrapbooking, which, you know why it started? Y'all will laugh because y'all are me too. Don't even say you're not. All y'all agree. So we had Craft Acropolis, right, which is our big event where you can come crop. And it wasn't about scrapbooking. It was just coming together and crafting. Well, we had out of like 80 crafters, maybe 7 of them were scrapbookers. And there was this one particular lady who had her little station set up, and she had this tool that was the coolest thing. Y'all will know the name of it. Somebody will tell me. But it was a stand, and it was magnetized. And what it did was you put your background paper on it, your 12 by 12 page, and then you laid your designs out with magnets before you ever glued it down.
Oh, I have one of those things.
I want to scrapbook just so I can lay my designs out on that magnet board before that's it. So I want to do it.
I won that thing in a thing. This was like back in 2011 when I was first doing things, and I first got my blog, and I would follow all these other blogs. When they had contests, I would do it. I'm like, oh good, I got a reason to craft, and I would do all that, and I think I won one of those.
Don't you think we need, well, you're not as big a card maker as me, but don't you think we need one for card making? How cool would it be to have one smaller? Because these are big. It was a big dude. She actually had 2 of them because she would do double layouts.
I know a store online that would probably do good
If I could find them.
getting that made, and they could sell it, and right on it could say Maymay made it.
It's funny. It's funny you say that because most of my viewers will know this. I'm that person who says I don't want to reinvent the wheel. I just want to use the products that are out there. But if I want something, I do have a friend, and you know him, that I will call and say, "Hey, will you make this for me?
Yeah.
Will you make this and put your name on it and let me sell it?" I can't remember what it was called. I wish I
remember either.
I wish I could remember it. But it was so cool, y'all. It was like like I said, she had the two of them because she did double layouts in her book. And I walked up, I said, "Do you know how helpful this would be for card makers to be able to go, do I want this here? Do I not? Do I?" So we'll have to get that. And even if you had a 12 by 12, you could still do it, you know. But that's the whole reason, because of a tool.
And Laura Martin is asking, do you ever try quilling and add to your cards? I think Maymay has.
I did. Listen, I was so enthralled with quilling. Quilling has become my Achilles heel because I was so enthralled with it. And as soon as I got the stuff, I got all the stuff. We had it in the store. People were buying it. We were loving it. And I realized it was more than I could handle. It was more precise and more time consuming than I could handle. But I did some videos on it. I made a card and I made a monogram letter. But that's how we find out, right? That's how we decide, is this craft for me or not? And it turned out to not be for me. But I tried it. No one can say, "Oh, that's because you didn't try it." Just like crochet. I would love to be able to crochet or knit. But as hard as I try, I cannot keep my yarn tension right. And I give up and I just quit. And so it's not for me. So that's it. The scrapping easel.
Yeah, Jean Rowell said that. Scrap and easel. Jean Rowell helps me with my cricket club in the villages. And shout out to Jean. I could not have the cricket club in the villages without her, the cricket group.
That's awesome. Well, that's what I want. I may have to get some and bring them in here because I think y'all would love them. I think that's the only reason I want a scrapbook. It's so funny. I just want to lay scrapbook pages out on that magnet board. Just want to look at them and then glue them down, and look at them and then glue them down. It's not the Tim Holtz. You'd have to see it. If y'all saw it, you'd want it too. Like, I'm not kidding. If you saw it, you'd want it. It stands up in her. And the other thing, what was her name? Amanda, was she Kim? Was her name Kim? I want to call her the right name. Her desk was so neat and clean. Like, she was so organized. And she did 9 pages over the weekend, like 9 double layouts. And I just wanted to be her. I wanted her to get up and let me sit there and play is what I wanted.
Okay. Shout out to Jamie Leonard. She always is doing stuff like this. She just messaged me a link to the Scrappinies on Amazon. So then I just there's my link to it. If you don't know what we're talking about, it's on Amazon.
I think y'all will love them. I need to go look at it too.
It's $70 though. See, I didn't purchase mine. I won mine.
How much is it?
$69.98.
Oh no, don't buy that. I mean,
it comes. I think that's how much it was at first 2 years ago. Like, no. It was expensive.
We can come up with something. Just hold on. Of course, I mean, let me see. There's got to be one for card making. If you're a scrapbooker, it's worth the investment. I will say that because for me, it's not, because I don't need that much space. If you're a scrapbooker, it's worth it. And if you ever saw how easy it made her life, it was worth it.
Jean says Wendy Vecchi also made a smaller version that I use for cards.
I want to see that one.
There is one.
Oh, I've seen the Make Art Station. I've seen that, but I never put 2 and 2 together. See, Wendy's version is about $20. But listen, I probably sounded terrible, but I would tell y'all, if I were into scrapbooking, I would purchase that tool. So if you're a scrapbooker, you won't hate it and you won't be sorry. You'll love it. You can do 12 by 12 calendars, so you can do layouts. Did you hear Vince say that today? I wonder if she was watching, if Kay saw, because he said that. Oh, Amanda, I forgot about that.
What?
We have magnets and tin in our store already. That's what she just said to me.
Yeah, I guess you can make your own.
No, Jen, I apologize. I take it back. I apologize. It is worth it. I mean, let's be honest. If I look back at her station that night, and if I look back at how I was not the only one. Y'all need to know something. There were scrapbookers in the room going, "What is this magical thing?" Right? So I'm not a scrapbooker, but
It
I
wouldn't
would
be
be
worth
because
it
of
to
that
you
spook, which is
because
hilarious.
you wouldn't use it very often.
But if I back up and say it, the whole conversation started because I said I want to be a scrapbooker so I can have that tool.
Right.
So I'm a tool person. That's something else y'all need to know. I love tools. I want a different tool for every job. I'm not the person who typically wants like one tool that does everything. I really like all my little tools. I really hope I did not discourage anybody because that's not what I'm meant to do. Because I promise you, if I had time to scrapbook, the first thing I would buy is a scrapping easel. There is no shame in my game. Oh, wait a minute, Jamie. Are you telling me that two-sided one, you don't have to buy two of them?
No, it's two-sided.
Okay, that changes things. I thought it was a 12 by 12 for that price.
No, it's like 24.
Wow. Okay. That I really do want to scrapbook. And you know what's funny? So many people have been coming in lately that scrapbook in our store. Not scrapbook in our store, but have been coming in our store talking about scrapbooking. And we've been talking about getting some scrapbook stuff here, mostly for our local traffic that comes in, because we live in a small town where you have to drive like 45 minutes to an hour to even get to like a Michael's or a Hobby Lobby or anything like that. So we've been talking about bringing it in, and I really do want to scrapbook, but not on that level. Like there's a level and then there's a level.
Yeah.
I can't do what. So my friend Lisa, you guys have heard about her. She teaches at at Crafticropolis and also Made It Con. Her website, her YouTube is called Have Photos Real Scrapbook. I've never seen anyone scrapbook like Lisa. Like her daughter has a scrapbook from every year of her life, including separate ones for Girl Scouts.
Wow.
Like incredible, right? And that's too much for me. But what I like, let me show y'all something real quick. I think this is cool. So this is my desk calendar turned mini album. I love this project. What this is a desk calendar at the beginning of the year. And at the end of each month, you mini album it. So under here was my January calendar. And then I mini albumed it on top. So that was January. And then here's February. So basically, I just do a scrapbook page once a month. And then when I'm done, I have we call it the highlights of the calendar. Isn't it cool? So, yeah. And I have a video on my channel showing you how to put this together.
You did that today, didn't you?
Yeah. What I do
I got it on the end of your video, and then I got onto the Crafter After.
Yeah, on my live show once a month, I do my page with everybody so they can see me do it. So when you're done, when I'm through, I'll decorate the front because I really don't know what I want the front to look like yet. So it's plain for now. But normally, like its day job is a calendar, and I'll show you what I mean. So I've already done January, February, all the way through. I'll flip the pages. I've already done today's page. I'll show you today's page. So this is what I did on my live show today. This is when we went to see Downton Abbey. I know it's backwards, but we're in a webcam.
No, it's not backwards to us.
Okay, and cool. So it's backwards to me. So we went to see Downton Abbey, my chick group. We have a group of friends. But then during the regular day, it's a calendar. But then at the end of October, well, actually, not the end of October, but 1st of November, I'll come back and I'll mini album this page. And so at the end of the year, I'll have a complete mini album done, one page a month. That's how I could scrapbook.
Yeah.
Yeah. 1 page a month I could do.
Yeah.
But it's cool.
Now, Maymay, do you have the We Are Memory Keepers magnet ruler cutting mat?
No, I used to. I had it before my house fire. I liked it.
Okay.
Yep, that was the one.
Because you could use that.
If you go way back and watch some of my I have one video that I put out a long time ago, and it had that one in my background. I loved it. You know what I loved it for mostly? This will be crazy because I'm not a paper tear, like I'm not a loose paper tear. I loved it to put the ruler down and use it to tear paper.
See, that's how I should have ripped my paper. I've seen you do that. I didn't even think of it.
But using the one that's magnet is so cool because nothing moves and you can tear perfect straight lines.
Yeah.
Good. Mm-hmm.
I could have done that. I have my ruler right here.
So Aunt Lolly says there is a 12. I gotta go look. I really feel bad. I'm telling y'all, I love the tool.
I like the way this ripped though. The little,
Oh, I do
the
too.
way it ended up.
I do too.
I think it's fun.
Oh, Daisy's making 2 purse mini albums. Oh my goodness. Have you seen that?
No.
Okay. So this is a chipboard purse. Okay.
Cool.
The top comes off and
Oh, wow.
your mini album pages go here.
Oh, that's cute.
And I have a complete tutorial and I have an SVG. Yes. I have an SVG and a PDF of this.
And that gets together with magnets.
Watch.
Yeah.
I wish I don't have my finished one. Oh, the finished one I gave away. I made one on video and then somebody won it. But what happens is you pull this apart, right? This sits up by itself, but your pages go here. So whenever you want to look at it, you hold it like this and you flip your pages.
That's
like
awesome.
That. So but all your pages go into your purse. So when you do it like this, you just sit them down in, and there's a magnet on both sides. So watch that. Magnet on both sides, and it just grabs and look.
That is so cool.
And even with your pages in it, you still can hold it by the handle because this doesn't weigh anything. Your weight is in the handle.
Oh, that's cool. Right. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And this is a tutorial on my channel. I want to say it was several parts because I did all of it. I have not done the pages for this one yet, but I love it. I love this buffalo check and flowers together. So this is called Easy Chipboard Purse Mini Album Video, I think. Amanda might can put the playlist up if she's still in here. And like I said, there's free pattern for this, so you can make it.
Oh, someone just said that would also be a cute cookbook.
It would. I also have a cookbook one. Where's my cookbook? Up front. My person who does social media, Shannon, made one for her sister for her birthday. This is so funny. And she did Disney thing, but she wouldn't let her sister have it until she gave it to her for her birthday at her party. And then she said, I'm going to take it back and finish it. Right. So her sister said, can I at least get a photo of it? Vincent, you're not cute. You're not cute.
Yes, I am.
Thank y'all. I love that y'all like the purse. Who's made it? Tell me if you've made it. Oh, I didn't know that you could lay it flat, Aunt Lolly. Okay, I'll go buy one. I should just buy one right now to make up for it with everybody watching. I'm really sorry, y'all. I can't get Melody's link from here. From my phone. And I'm not buying it unless I use Melody's link. I'm sorry. She's the one who did the work for me.
Jamie did the work. Kind of.
Or Jamie. I'm buying it right from that link. Y'all, watch. I'm fixing to do it right now. I'm going to make up for myself. I'm going to find this link. I'm going to buy this thing. Somebody put the link in again. Vince, I'm going shopping right now. Don't argue with me.
He won't let you come back to my
to your
video.
He will.
Here,
Did somebody put it back up for me again?
There, I just did.
Thank you. Is Vince tired and hungry? Aunt Lolly knows you so well.
Thank you, Aunt Lolly. It's 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
No supper.
It's been 2 hours. I haven't eaten supper either. But one more thing I just remembered. When we were talking about your name being Amy, I have Digital Paper Store, and I named a set after Maymay. I named it Amy because she asked for it. She wanted black and white. Look, she's purchasing. She wanted black and white paper.
And I love it. I'm already a customer. Are you kidding? Vince is like, yeah, she's an Amazon customer.
Probably not from your phone, though.
I had to go to Safari.
It's Jamie's fault. Maymay says, tell Vinny it's my fault. I mean, Jamie says that.
Oh, no. Fix this.
What?
Buy that for me.
Oh, somebody says, can somebody show a picture of it? I can.
It never works for me either.
Design space. There it is.
I'll do it from here. I bet I can do it from here. It'll work from here.
So there's a picture of it. They can see it on the screen right now.
Do you put the picture up? Let me look.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't
It's
see
delayed.
it. I got to copy this link. Oh, it went away.
I have 2 monitors for my computer, so I can do that.
Here it is. I got it. I'm really literally working with 3 monitors right now. You would crack up. All right. I'm buying it. Look, buy now. On Prime. When will I get it? October 7th. There we go, Vinny. I'm placing this order. Oh, no. I think I just used your dad's credit card.
Well, thank you, Dad.
Merry Christmas, Maymay.
Oh, that's a good idea. They're always wanting to know what to give you for Christmas. Did I just use your dad's credit card? I'm not kidding. You need to check. But the order's been placed, so now I owe him money. I ordered it.
How do you know you used his card?
I think that was his last 4. Because you remember when I messed up before? And I got in trouble before. Remember that?
Well, go back to it so I can see if you did.
Well, just look on our account.
Jen's asking for
really,
the little
I'm
one. I
excited
don't know
about it.
where it's
You
at.
see
I
what
don't
just
see it.
bought?
Mm-hmm.
You remember who had that?
Mm-hmm.
Got me one now.
Let's go, teacher.
Yeah, and you can turn it the other way so you have more or less of an angle. Or it stands up. Or it goes.
Here's what's going to happen. I don't pay full price for it because I feel bad and I owe the company that. I just paid full price for it. Then I'm going to get Vince to get them in the store so y'all can get them too. I really do want to try to find the smaller ones though. Yeah, I want to try to find it because I think if we could get a smaller.
No, you did.
Oh, good. I didn't use my father-in-law's card. Thank goodness.
Jamie says you can change the payment method even after you purchase.
Oh, that is true. All right, here's the Wendy Becky. Did you say Becky? Is that right? Wendy Becky?
I think. Is that one?
Y'all, she's got one too.
I couldn't find it.
Does hers stand up? I don't think hers stands up.
What's it called again?
The Wendy Becky. I'm pretty sure that's how you say her name. Vecchi.
But
Art Station. Staytion. Y'all know what though? You know what hers basically is? Is it? It's basically the We Are board, I think, with extra magnets. Am I wrong? It's smaller.
I don't see it. Oh wait, let me go into all departments.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I see it now.
But I don't think it stands up, and I think
I'll let them see it.
I think you can do it with the board you got. They can tell. Why am I looking it up? Y'all can tell me. Does that board stand up? Let me just look. Okay, it does not stand up. Why do I read anything? I need to just ask y'all. This is what I want. I want y'all like on speed dial. Do you ever want that, Melody? Just like,
yeah.
Can I just ask y'all if this works? Y'all tell me.
There's my merch store.
Okay. No, I think I would use the flat magnets with it instead of the cylinder magnets. What comes with cylinder magnets?
The one you just ordered.
What does that mean? What's a cylinder? I'm confused.
It's like a can of pop soda.
What is pop?
Coke. It's like a can of Coke. A cylinder.
Okay, Coke.
A can is a cylinder.
Do you really say pop?
Well, I grew up saying pop, and now I say pop or soda. It just comes out. It's different every time I say it.
And you don't say Coke?
Unless I'm drinking Coke.
It's a Coke. What does your assistant say? Is she from Florida?
Yeah, she is. She says soda.
Are you serious?
Yeah, no one says Coke except for you guys.
Are you? So who says Coke? Oh, we say Coke.
For any kind of soda or pop or...
That is so funny. Somebody asked if we could post the last one. Was it Jamie that found the link for you? Get your Amazon link for it.
Oh.
For the Wendy Becky one. Can you do it?
Yeah, I can do it. Here, I'll put it in the chat here.
Someone did a video. Oh, see? I'm so out of the loop. That's a shame.
Oh, welcome, Pam. She just became a member.
Congrats, Pam. You just became a member of a great community. You're going to love it here.
Now she can use the emojis.
Sometimes I just feel so out of touch because I need to get out more.
Me too. I am totally out of touch on a lot of things.
I really do. I need to start going to the shows and stuff. I know I'm like, you're like me too. You're like, I know. But I like being at home. I need somebody to just film all the shows where I can just sit back in my chair and watch them and go, yes, 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 like that. They say Coke in Texas. You know what that means? That's the definitive answer because there's more people in Texas than any other state, right?
Yeah. Okay, and then here's the We Are Memory Keepers magnet board.
Hey, Keisha.
And it comes with the scalloped magnetic ruler cutting mat.
It's really cute. It's so cute. If you're a pink girl or a pink guy, Thomas, most people don't know this. My son Thomas's favorite color is pink, but not just any shade of pink, your hair color pink.
That's funny.
It's his favorite. He loves it. And he wears so much pink. It's just he's like drawn to it.
It's pretty color.
It is. He has shoes that match all his clothes. So he probably has 3 pairs of pink shoes. They're his, he wears his pink all the time.
Did you see my new glitter
In
shoes?
New Zealand, they say Coke or Sprite or whatever it is. Oh, little kids call it a fizzy. How cute is that?
That's cute. Did you see my new shoes? I posted them on Facebook.
I did see your new glitter shoes. I love them. Okay, I was corrected. I'm not surprised. California has the most population. So what do you say in California? But is it most population or biggest state? Which one do we get to go with, right?
Texas is probably the biggest state for land.
But which one gets to be too many people in Texas? So what do they say in California?
Yeah, I don't know what they say in California.
She's going to tell me. I'm sure she is. I bet you say soda. Nope, pop. What do you think? Let's try to guess it before she says it.
I think soda.
Okay, Sue Nelson says soda. Tina's got sequin chucks. I love chucks. More populated for more people. Most populated by people. Okay.
All right, Alaska is probably the biggest state for land.
Oh my goodness. So there's no definitive answer.
Yeah, it's probably just... Well, see, now in Northern Illinois, they say pop. In Southern Illinois, they say soda. So maybe California is like that too.
Renee says Coke or soda in Cali.
Mama Disney's from California, and she says soda.
That's crazy. I just love that. I love dialect. Like, this is the thing. I love people's accents. I love how different they are. I love that Floridians typically don't have an accent. Like, when they come visit us, I'll go, where are you from? Like, you just know where they're from, right? I think my favorite accent, I hope some of you are in here tonight. My favorite is a Tennessee mountain accent. And they'll know the difference because Tennessee has about, what would you say, Vince, 3 or 4 accents? At least 3 or 4 different accents.
Wow.
And the mountain one is awesome. If you ever meet somebody from the Tennessee mountains, it's the coolest accent. Y'all know, watch, they'll start telling you in a second. They'll know. I don't know about other states, but I know Tennessee has a bunch of different accents. We don't really have a bunch around here. We have 2 different kinds, but not a bunch of different ones. In New Orleans, because I say New Orleans, they say cold drink. Now, we say cold drink. Actually, around here, we used to say RC Cola. You ever heard of that, Melody, an RC Cola?
Yeah.
RC Cola and a moon pie. That's the snack of choice in Alabama. Let's see. The great thing is no matter soda or pop, we all know what we mean. That's true.
Yeah.
Oh, Louisiana accents are so good. Cajun accents, love them.
Okay, there was somebody when I was in the salon, one of my neighbor hairdressers had a family that was there. Now, I didn't know where this family was from. I knew they were visiting, and I was really trying to listen. I wasn't doing anything, like I wasn't working on anyone. So I was really trying to listen because I was trying to figure out what language they were speaking. and I could not hear any English in it, and they were from Louisiana.
Now that's absolutely true.
They had such a deep accent and were talking so fast, and I was really trying to listen, and she was talking to them. So I was like, I didn't know she could speak other languages, and I could not figure out what language it was. So after they left, I'm like, what planet were they from? I couldn't figure out any on-earth language that was.
Vince, who's the coach that has such a deep Cajun accent?
Ed Orgeron.
Ed Orgeron. Have you ever heard of him? You should Google him and listen to his accent. It is so Cajun.
Yeah.
He's the head coach at LSU.
She said this family was from such a deep, small place that they don't get out much in Louisiana, and they just have a thick, thick accent.
Really, Cajun French. We had a friend that went to church with us who had a Cajun French accent because he grew up there. It was so cool. I love accents. I love them. You know, who's the actor that was in Night at the Museum that does all the accents?
Oh, yeah.
I love to watch him in a movie, how he can do that. Oh, Dr. Pepper with a bag of peanuts in it? Never done that.
I never heard of that. A bag of peanuts in your Coke? In your Dr. Pepper?
I don't know about Dr. Pepper. We put it in our Coke. It's delicious in your Coke.
I never heard of putting peanuts in it.
You've heard it because Dolly Parton has. Is it Dolly Parton that sings the song? No. Barbara Mandrell. He corrected me because he loves some Barbara. Don't talk about Barbara. He loves some Barbara. It was you don't remember that? No. I was country when country wasn't cool.
Yeah, I know that song.
Yeah, she says we were putting peanut in our. How does it go, Vince?
You gotta go
I'm singing all of it but that line.
Come here.
Put peanuts in my Coke. I don't remember.
Oh, wait, it was something. And I was putting peanuts in my Coke. Was it like that? Yeah. Something like that, yeah. Oh, Irene wants to know if we say creek or crick. It depends. It just depends. If you ask my pastor, he's probably going to say crick. If you ask me, I'm going to say creek. Just depends.
I say creek. But you know what? We had a town like an hour south of us, and we said creek, and they said crick, and they said the word pretty. Like pretty is the word, right? Pretty.
Yeah.
They would say purdy.
Oh, yeah.
And I got in an argument with one girl one time, and I said, it's pretty. She says, no, it's purdy. You don't say pretty, it's purdy. You know, we were little. We were arguing back and forth. We had to ask our parents, is it pretty or purdy?
I've said purdy many a times. This is when I started to realize I had such a bad accent. I was 13 years old, and this boy made fun of me for saying wash.
Oh, yeah.
And I didn't know why he was making fun of me, and it just about broke my heart. And I asked my mom, and I was like, what's wrong with wash? I mean, I was like, and she was like, well, it's really wash. But I'd always learned wash. Yeah. Well, I promise you, I have never since said wash. I say wash. I will not be made fun of for that again.
Well, when I was growing up,
so funny.
The town right next to us, and I say right next to us because we shared a high school, that one town said wash and the other town said wash.
Are you reading? They're so funny, Mel. They're so funny. Look, do you turn the lights off or cut them off?
Oh, see, now my neighbor used to cut them off, and I would always shut them off. Yeah.
We cut them off, don't we? Well, I don't cut them off. I'm known for not cutting off lights. But Vince cuts them off. Maymay does not cut off lights. But if we said it, I mean, we also turn them off, but usually you go cut the lights off or cut off the lights. Okay, look at what, I'm not going to say it because I don't want you to hear how I say it, but I want to know how you say it. What Deborah Szabo said.
I got to find it.
Right under Dion Kidd. Dion's name is in green. She's a member.
Okay. Wait a minute. Okay. Right under Dion. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. I say pecan.
It's a pecan. But pecan pie?
Pecan.
Yeah, I didn't want to say it because I didn't want you to hear how I said it.
Yeah, see, I don't know.
Do you say pecan?
I don't say pecan. I say pecan.
It's a pecan. The other one, I think we know what we say. I don't know anybody in the America who says
Potato.
it differently. Do you? The one underneath it?
Yeah, it's potato, not potato.
Yeah. My friend Gareth says potato. I think potato.
And vitamins in the UK is vitamins.
Yes. There was another good one. Y'all are cracking me up. Oh, somebody said, Maymay, when you say creek, it still sounds like crick.
Yeah.
I love it. Y'all are so funny.
All right. We probably need to go. Vinny's hungry. It's been 2.5 hours.
We do. I have enjoyed y'all so much.
Yes, this was a lot of fun. Thank you for coming to my channel. Thank you for
We need to
helping
do
me
a
make
show one
this
night
card.
just on this or that. Like, do you say this or do you say that? That would be so fun.
Yeah. It would be fun just to come back and do just chatting like this.
Yeah, because I want to know what y'all say. Y'all are putting all these things in, and I want to know because I know what we say. And I got words y'all would not believe that we use around here.
Okay, you got to tell us now.
There's all kinds of stuff we use. Like somebody said yonder. Y'all may not believe this. We really do use yonder. You know, that's a real word. It's not, it's a thing. Vince, hoagie or sub? Sub. We actually don't say sub. We say sub sandwich. So you never say sub. No one says sub. It's sub sandwich.
Now,
Anyway,
Laura Martin says, do you say over there or over yonder?
It depends on who if we're putting on airs, we'd say over there.
If you're
But
what?
if we're putting on airs, you know what that means?
No.
If we're trying to keep up with the Joneses, how about that? Like if we're trying to beat something, we'd say over there.
Yeah.
But honestly, I would just say that thing over yonder. That's more what I would say.
Yeah.
That's not true, Vince. You do say yonder. He says he doesn't. He says plenty of funny things. Y'all are cute.
Some people call it a poor boy, the sandwich. All right, we should probably go.
Okay.
But thank you. This was fun. This is a good video for people to watch while they're crafting too, and just to listen to. And it's also fun just to watch the chat.
Oh, did you see what she said? Putting on airs. She described it as acting like a big shot. That's it. If we're putting on airs,
I never.
Acting like we are somebody. That's what that means. If we're acting like we are somebody.
Do you say pert near?
I've said pert near. I mean, like it depends. I would never say that on a live. I would not say, well, I got that pert near right. I would never say that.
I think I've heard my uncle say that in Southern Illinois. Now, do you call it a shopping cart or buggy? This is how I am. I say goodbye for 20 minutes.
I know, because they're so good. I call it a buggy.
I shall call it a shopping cart. Okay,
or a cart.
Mama Disney is excited for a St. Jude fundraiser.
We got to work on that. We'll have to talk. We'll have to have a meeting.
We have to plan that. Don't comment. When is that? We don't know yet.
Yeah, we got to plan it. We'll let you know.
All right. We're going to let everybody go. Thank you, Maymay. And everybody subscribe to Maymay's channel. There's a link in the description. It's Maymay Made It on YouTube. And go check out our store, maymaymadeit.com.
I want to tell Irene something real fast. She said putting on airs, A-I-R-S. I'm pretty sure it's putting on airs, H-E-I-R. Is that how you spell air, like you're the heir to something?
Yeah.
It's more like that, like you're pretending you are somebody. That's what I'm saying. Sorry, I just want to clarify that one. I'm going to stop looking at the chat. I love y'all. I'm closing it out because we'll be here all night. Bye.
I know. Bye, everybody.
Love you guys.